Oh, the vodka! It's time to celebrate! The Melbourne Storm choked! Let's have a drink!
Cheers,
Fuck
Nick.
yeah, boys!
I wish I had one. That's all good.
Ah, there's nothing better than a nice fucking vodka. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Nick from Australia Late Night Footy Show, episode number 13, I believe we are at tonight. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm in a fucking awesome mood tonight. I have never been in a better mood than watching the Cowboys win a game of football. My day started off fantastic. I stayed up all night. I was watching the elimination final Super League game. It was Warrington versus Hull KR. I was being a bit of a dick. I was threw $4.43 on Hull KR to leave Warrington to 0. They beat them 19-0. I ended up winning $1,000 on the Super League. At halftime, it was 6-0. I fell asleep and I woke up. My phone was dead. Put it back on charge. And I see the result and I have won $1,000. And then I won some money on the Panthers against the Storm. And I won some money on the AFL. My day has been unbelievable. But I will talk about that more soon. But let's get into it, man. Sam, Lorenzo, I'll start with you, Sam. How the fuck are you going, mates?
The sweet taste of victory, mate. I'm going fantastically well. Thank you very much for having me on. Hello, chat. We'll get stuck into the meat of it all, but can't wait to get stuck in. Let's do it, man.
Pro-Enzo Vids, I know you're obviously a little bit upset about Manly losing to South. I know I watched your review. I think you handled it very well, very professional. Mate, how are you going today after last night's disappointing loss?
Oh, look, I've moved on now. I mean, it was hard last night because obviously, emotions got the best of me last night and that, but, I moved on now. I'm just keen for, the grand final. I think South and Penrith's going to be good. And, look, I'm ready for next year. I am looking forward to next year for Manly especially. It's going to be good, I think, for us.
Mate, you should be very proud of your Seagulls. They done very well this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they improve going into next year. But g'day to the chat. I'm trying to catch up to the live chat as we speak. It's very, very difficult considering I was a bit late because I was getting the vodka out of the fridge. But fuck me, it's been a good day. But Jesus Christ, man, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You won't be disappointed, man. You really want to subscribe, just do it. If you're hesitating, do it. You won't regret it. Look, I've copped a lot of shit from Melbourne fans this year. And what happened, Melbourne? What did I say? What did I say was going to happen, Melbourne? What did I say? Sam, Melbourne choked today. What did you think about it?
They did, mate. They were coming to get them, though, towards the end. But the better team won. It would have been an absolute travesty. It would have been absolutely tragic if the Storm pipped the Panthers. But the better team indeed won in the end in a really, really good game.
Oh, yeah. Messages are going off their fucking rocket now. Lorenzo, mate, what about that? Melbourne choking. What did you think about it, bro?
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful for rugby league, in my opinion. I think it's good to see them choke. They have a history of choking, and it's good to see a grand final without Roosters and Storm this year. It's good to have something a bit different, So no, it's good. I think.
If I miss your messages in the live chat, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up to it. I don't want to leave anyone behind. I'm just trying to catch up to the live chat. It is going absolutely berserk. We've got 30 people here at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. But, lads, I'm going to rub it in the face of the Queenslanders tonight. I'm going to absolutely rub it in. An all-Sydney grand final up at Suncorp Stadium. How fucking good's that?
Oh, that's beautiful, mate. I like that.
It's a shame it's not happening in Sydney, but it's going to be such an event next week, mate.
It'd definitely be sold out if it was in Sydney. I guarantee you that. It definitely would have been. It would have been sold out fucking tomorrow morning if it was in Sydney. Guarantee you that. Oh wow, unbelievable! How good. You know what? Let me just have a nice drink of this. Nothing better, man. Seriously, like I said, my day started off great. I woke up, $1,000 in the bank. So what happened was, I'll explain the story now. So on Friday morning, Wigan played Leeds in the semi-final when I went, okay, I think Wigan will win. And they got beat 8-0. I'm going, fuck, they didn't even score a try. And in the last round of the NRL season, I saw someone had a multi where they had Titans to keep the Warriors to 0 and win the game, and Bulldogs to keep Tigers to 0 and win the game. And then I went, what if I chuck a little cheeky $4.43 on this whole KR to beat Warrington to 0? And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do this. Fuck it. It's $4. Big deal. It's halftime at 6-0, and I'm just sitting there. I'm laying there, and I'm going, I'm like, Warrington will score a point eventually. It's halftime. They'll score a point. Halftime, I fall asleep because I'm just tired because I had to work night shift Friday night from 4 o'clock to 7:30. So I was obviously a bit tired, and I fell asleep. And then I wake up, my phone's fucking dead, and I'm thinking, surely Ben Curry or George Williams scored a try because I had them in my Warrington multi. I checked the score on Google. I went on the Super League on website and it said 19-0. I'm going, that can't be fucking right. And I went on the Super League website and I'm going, 19-0. I had something on Hull KR to win. I had something on Hull KR to win to 0. Go on a sports bet, check it, $1,000. I'm going, holy fuck. I got out of bed so quickly I couldn't believe it. I'm going, what the fuck? So I won $1,000. I'm going berserk. I walk into Always Brisbane Broncos where I'm like, I won $1,000, you cunt. And then we went downtown. We went to the shopping centre. We got some food. I got fucking, 30 cans of Coke for $20. Nice little deal from Woolworths there. That was fantastic. And then after that, I went home. What did I do then? I had a few $10 bets each way on the horses at Rose Hill. And Melbourne, that didn't work out too well. I lost about $50 there. And then I had a few bets on the footy. Panthers and Storm game happens. I win Stephen Crichton, first try scorer. I had $8 on that. $100 win there.
Oh!
Beautiful. Beautiful. At that point, I'm back up to about $950. I'm like, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. And then after that, what happened then? After that, what did I do after that?
Get the money on the Demons, mate.
No, I'll get to that. I had a multi Panthers to keep Melbourne to 0. And when it was 10-0,
wow,
and there was about 15 minutes to go, I thought it was going to happen. I'm going, fuck me, I might win another $400 here. And then Melbourne scored that try. I'm like, fuck me. But it didn't matter. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So then I had Penrith to keep Melbourne, to beat Melbourne by 4. And I had the same game multi. I had Panthers to win 1-12. I had Stephen Crichton any time with Brian Pappenhausen. And I had Panthers to win by 4 points. So that got me another 100 and something. So then I won about $300 in the Panthers Storm game. Panthers, hang on. I won another $300 there. And then I went down. I went to the bank after the Panthers Storm game was over. I took it out. And then I went to the shops again. I went to Dan Murphy's. Get some vodka. Because I was like, right, Melbourne lost. I'm getting some vodka tonight. So got some vodka. And then after that, what did I do then? I had a few bets on the AFL. I got the first goal in the AFL, which was Christian Petrarca. That was a beautiful win. That was $70.
yeah.
Then I had the same game multi, right, which was 120. So that started me at about 190. And then I won 70 again on Petrarca to get North Smith medal, which was man of the match. So I've had a great day. Great day on the bets. Great day.
Money
Probably
days
the most
worth.
I've won. Probably the most money I've won in a whole day, to be honest.
And you've just made another couple of more bucks as well, Nick. Shout out to Golden Anime.
Yes, Golden Anime has just sent a $2 super chat. Nick, I just messaged you the link for the show.
Good.
Yeah, right, no problem. I'll check my phone very soon, my friend. Fucking hell. But what
So
a
you're
day,
going to
boys.
send a bottle of vodka my way, bro?
Send me
Come
your
on,
address after
man.
the show.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Emotionally, very, very emotional day, mate. And it all started at 4 o'clock this Savo.
Yeah, up the Panthers. Storm choked. Just a quick shout out to the King in the chat. Lufa King. Bow down to the King. The King's here. Everyone should bow down when the King arrives, and Sam's doing exactly that. We will be getting CJ Moxley on the show very soon. The Rabbitohs supporter. He'll be very happy about the Bunnies in the grand final. But, boys, let's talk about the game. So we'll start off with this afternoon. Penrith beating Melbourne. Melbourne choked. Suck shit.
Yes.
Sam, what did you think of the game? Sam, you there, mate?
Yeah, I'm here. What did I think?
What did you think of the game, bro?
So all year, Storm have been one of them teams that drop the ball a lot, and for once, finally, a team got up. They had a rocket in them. Penrith just suffocated them. They were on them like a bloody bulldog, and it wasn't the prettiest game of rugby league, but just the emotion that was involved in it and what was at stake. And yeah, I don't think I've said this publicly ever, but I can't stand Melbourne Storm. I can't. And my mum is a Panther supporter, and this is a Panther /mum tattoo as well, mate. So I've always had a soft spot for Penrith. So yeah, man, I was up for it. And when that full-time bell went, mate, it just was ecstasy. And we've got something fresh. We have something fresh next week, and it's just so good to look forward to, mate.
Tell your mum I said congratulations. Panthers' second grand final in a row. If they lose it, they'll be labelled chokers if they don't win. I'm telling you now. Back-to-back grand final losses would be pretty bad for Penrith. But I'm with you. Something fresh, something different, and I'm glad we're getting it because Penrith deserve it. They deserve to win. They were outstanding. Pro Enzo Vids. Lorenzo, mate, what did you think of the game this afternoon?
It was good. I thought the first half was actually it was quality. It was finals footy. It was a bit of fights, a bit of a push and shove during the match. I love when Pango Jr. got into Christian Welch's face. I thought that was funny as fuck when TPJ went to Welch's face and just gave it to him pretty much after Stephen Crichton scored the first try. That was great to see. Look, Panthers just played well. I thought they defended really well. They just they didn't do anything, didn't really push anything. They just, played the best that they played really well. Melbourne they choked. They pretty much choked, didn't they? And I think that was, we all say that Storm have a history of choking in there. It just showed tonight, this afternoon, didn't it? So, well done to the Panthers. I think they're going to go really well in the grand final, I think.
Before I get CJ Moxley in here to talk about the Bunnies, I got to say this. I want to give a massive shout out to rugby league history. He did a video around a couple of weeks before the finals, and he said, Panthers and Storm grand final, everyone talked about that it was going to happen. And, to do that video and to say that it may not happen and to say that, everyone's got no chance and Penrith Melbourne will be in the grand final. For rugby history to come out and say that Penrith and Melbourne won't meet in the grand final, I think that's a very, very ballsy prediction, and he deserves all the credit in the world for that, man. That's a brave prediction, and my prediction as well. I said Melbourne won't win. I said Penrith will win. I guaranteed Penrith would win. I had $50 on the Panthers tonight. I guaranteed the Panthers were going to win. It was my guarantee of the weekend, and I was on the ball with that one. So, to all the Melbourne fans out there that called me delusional, said that I was a loser, a fat sale on YouTube, who couldn't get anything right, Well, you know what, Melbourne fans out there that want to bash me, you can all suck my cock because I was right and you were wrong. So bow down to Nick from Australia. Suck my cock. Suck shit, Melbourne. And you've got guys out there like Beanie Car Sports, Sport Reactions, all these sort of Melbourne fans out there that have been bashing me. You know, guys like Dylan Wilson, all these sort of guys who reckon Melbourne are untouchable. You're wrong. So suck my cock, suck shit, and go get fucked. Basically, you choked, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I loved it.
On the Breakdown podcast, mate, we had 4 opportunities to get it right, and Proenzo said it was going to be a Manly-Melbourne grand final. Nick said it was Manly-Penrith, and I said Melbourne-Souths. We got Penrith versus South Sydney next weekend, mate. So good. That's the one deep down I think we all kind of wanted, like, in a way, like it's fresh.
Different.
If that makes any sense. It's different, yeah.
I also want to give a mention as well to Paddy G and BKR Sport. They are just brilliant. Now, BKR Sport had a Rabbitohs Panthers grand final in his predictions going into this week. Brilliant prediction. I did not see a Panthers Souths grand final. I had Panthers Manly. BKR Sport, brilliant prediction. Paddy G did have Manly Panthers. So did I. But hey, Panthers beating Melbourne was a massive upset, and shout out to those guys for not believing in the Melbourne hype as well. Fair play to them.
Absolutely.
Also, Trevor from Shut the Gates, he tipped Penrith as well. So shout out to Trevor. Brilliant. I remember watching his video now. He was brilliant prediction as well. Brilliant. Everyone who tipped Penrith out there, you're an absolute, I love yous. Fuck tipping Melbourne. Stop tipping favourites all the time. Go for an upset. And look what happened today. Melbourne, they had the week off again. They choked it very hard. 2011, they choked against Penrith. Not Penrith, New Zealand, when the Storm had the week off. And they had the week off this year and they choked again. They wasted their season so hard. What was it, 19 win streak? And they didn't even make the grand final. That's disgusting. That makes me sick.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else makes me sick, Nick, is I know we've waxed lyrical about it, but Brian Papenhuyzen gave a press conference the other week and he said the loss to Parramatta Eels in round 24 was like suffering the loss of a loved one. Well, what are the boys going to be feeling about right now, huh? What are they feeling right now? They wouldn't dare want to use that sort of, terminology. Fair dinkum.
I don't understand what Ryan Papenpussy was thinking by saying that. I don't understand it. Pretty dumb stuff. I believe we're going to get CJ Moxley on here in a minute.
Yeah.
But the Panthers, man, we will get into it later. Like, we will do an in-depth review on the game about how they won the game. But obviously, there was a lot of chance and pressure. But let's get CJ Moxley in on here now. I believe he's in his bunnies gear. I can see him in the green room as we speak. But let's get him on here. He'll be very pumped. Let's get him on. CJ.
Yeah.
The Bunnies are in the grand final. What do you think, mate?
3 years, man. For the past 3 years, it's just been to finally get into a grand final after 7 years. It just feels great, man.
Congrats.
I want to give credit to Lorenzo. Manly had a great season. They gave us a contest more than people think, and I think they'll be up there again next year.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
What'd you think of the game, bro? You were very, very good. You were very dominant. Mate, give me some of the players that really stood out to you, bro.
I really think the young kid Blake Taffy stood out. I think, the way he handled the bombs, the pressure, the kicks. I really like Jackson Porter with the moonwalk try.
Oh, that was funny.
that was.
He was really
amazing.
rubbing it in when he did that.
I think Damien Cook had one of his better games this season.
Yep.
His ball running from the dummy half was really great, I reckon. Tommy Burgess made some really good impact off the bench when he came on.
Cameron Murray in the middle?
Cameron Murray was my number 2 player on the field.
Who was your man of the match?
Cody Walker, mate.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Wow.
hard to go past. Oh, he's just world class. He's led us to a grand final, man. It feels so unreal at the moment.
Well, I said this a few weeks ago. I said Cody Walker's the best 5'8" in the game, and it's not even close. Dare I say it? I think he's the second best player in the game right now. He is on another level.
Yeah, man. It's just, what a week it's been. And I'm really pumped.
Bro.
I'm really pumped for next week, man. I really think we can do it.
Bro, if you go back
Go
and look
Souths.
at that South Manly game, Cody Walker's second try, he was literally in back play on the fucking ground, and he got back up and he got there and scored. That was incredible, bro.
Mate, it was completely unreal. It's just
It's a shame that fucking Warrington didn't win for you. It would have been the perfect night. And more.
Warrington, typical.
Typical of them to fuck it up. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, fucking choke.
Mate, back on the bunnies, mate. How good was that? Like, honestly,
And they'd say Melbourne would win.
we will
Not
talk,
this year.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Melbourne, but this is about South, bro. When
mate.
did you know that South were home?
I think Souths were home around. I think around like the last 10 minutes.
Was it the Jackson Paulo try?
That's it. Jackson Paulo. When he scored that, I was like, all right, I think we're going to do it now. I think we're home. I think the score was, 30-16, 32-16?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Manly gave me a bit of a late scare in the end.
Oh, mate, I scored a couple of late tries. I was going,
although I knew we were home, Manly's just that team that can just do that.
I'll be honest, when it was half time, I thought Manly was still in the game because of the possession. That was so much against them. I'm thinking, if it gets to 18-6, there's a chance, and it was 18-6. I'm going, okay, here we go. Manly may come back here, and then South just went, pulled them on the sword, and that was
it was a feeling of jubilation at full time. I'll tell you that much. To get it done for Adam Reynolds, Wayne Bennett, it's just it's so.
Well, mate, just to think, Benji Marshall is in a grand final.
Yes, mate. Benji Marshall, his first grand final since 2005. Well deserved, man.
Mate, I was talking to my brother last night, always Brisbane Broncos, as everyone would know, and he was talking to me about this, and he said South Sydney don't even have a front rower in their team that's even in the top 5 front rowers in the game. And I'm going, that is a very good point. That is true. Now, you could argue Tom Burgess. I think he's very close to the top 5, but to think Souths, they don't have, like a Fanua Blake or a Taumalolo or a Payne Haas type of player in their forward pack, and they're in the grand final because they all play their role very well. The likes of Burgess, Totola, Colin Matangi, Jai Arrow, Cameron Murray, all these sort of players. They share the workload, bro. And look at them now. They just
Colin Matangi, mate. He's underrated, man.
Yes, he is. I think he'll play State of Origin next year.
I hope so. And also without no Latrell Mitchell to have an inexperienced fullback, it's just, oh wow.
Mark Nichols, the other one I should mention as well. Yes, Pete Grotto, thanks for letting me know about that. I can't forget about Mark Nichols, the GOAT himself. But here's the thing, boys. I want to ask all you guys this. Dylan Edwards or Blake Tafe, one of them is going to be a premiership winning fucking fullback. Wow.
Oh, really fucking weird to think about.
2 years ago, I said, and I quote, Dylan Edwards is a shit cunt. Fuck me, he's proven me wrong.
Whoa.
And Blake Tafe, man, he may not be, that explosive fullback that is, elite or anything like that. He does the job so far, but far out, man. He must be very, very excited about being in the grand final, man. It's unbelievable.
It's the Wayne Bennett effect.
Wayne Bennett is a genius, absolute genius. Yeah, look, Manly were not good, and they did not start the game well, unfortunately, and just wasn't their night. I know Lorenzo probably doesn't want to hear it too much, but CJ, if Penrith are to go on, if Souths are to go on to win the comp and beat Penrith, what will your celebration be like if Souths win the comp?
Oh, I don't even know, mate. I mean, obviously you will see it full time next week, but
Yeah.
right now, man, I don't know. It's just going to be
Well,
pure jubilation.
Did anybody see that Channel 9 footage where there was that reporter standing out the front of the ground or a club, and there was the South Sydney Rabbitohs supporter who dropped his Dax and his undies, and he just had it
I did not
cock
see
out,
that.
and he was just
2014.
doing a helicopter, man. Yeah, you got to check it out.
I didn't see that.
Was that the 2014 one? Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Well, in any event, maybe we can look forward to a celebration like that from CJ next week
Oh,
if they win, eh?
Yeah, wow. Fuck. Unbelievable. CJ, mate, is there anything else you want to mention before we get someone else on tonight, bro? Anything else you want to talk about real quick?
I think I'll wrap it up. It's been a good season, and I hope the Bunnies can get it done.
No, I'm not letting you get away that easy, man. Congratulations to your dad's club, to your club, mate, Melbourne Demons.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, bro. I appreciate
Congratulations,
it.
mate. No, how do you feel, man? The Demons, get up, man. Get up, CJ. Absolutely, dude. Have motherfuckers call you out and say some rotten ass things. Fucking revel in it, mate.
We know who they are.
Yeah. Anyway, CJ, mate, go the Bunnies, and mate, thanks for coming on tonight, brother.
Cheers, boys. Have a great night.
Adios.
Thanks, CJ.
You too,
There
mate.
goes Mr. CJ Moxley, one of the greatest rugby league fans you'll ever meet. You know,
I'm so happy for him.
He's been watching my YouTube channel since I was at 10 subscribers. So he's been around for a long time. He's one of the most loyal YouTube subscribers I've ever seen. I love him. I love CJ. He's a legend. And I'm not going to give my prediction because I don't know which way I'm leaning towards yet in the grand final. I don't know. But, mate, good luck to the Rabbitohs, and I hope they win it for him. I really do.
Good to see that.
I don't know who's going to win next week, but I hope Souths do it for CJ. We've got Manchester
Absolutely.
United. We've got Manchester United. Something in the chat here says, mate, hey, Manchester United, you know this is a rugby league show, mate. I don't know what you're doing in here, mate. Fuck off, mate. Anyway,
Some random cunt.
I don't know why we got Manchester United people in the chat. What the fuck? Weird. Very weird.
Oh, he's
Anyway.
just a sports lover, mate.
Maybe he watches the show. I don't have a clue, but anyway, we'll move on. But just going to open up another vodka now because like I said to you boys at the start of the show, I'm in a great mood. Great mood. Oh, the lip doesn't want to fucking open.
Don't blame you.
Oh, here we
Mate,
go. Beautiful.
even though I've got a soft spot for Penrith, mate, it's going to be hard not to barrack for Benji Marshall, Wayne Bennett, Adam Reynolds next week, man.
Yeah. No, it's going to be hard not to. It's going to be such an unpredictable grand final as well. Like, could literally go either way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Could literally go either way. But CJ, Lorenzo, mate, let's talk about. All right, before we get, because I know NRL Dry Stuff and Liam are going to be on here very soon. You guys in the queue, NRL Dry Stuff and Liam, I'll get you on in about 5 minutes, boys. I want to talk about the Panthers Storm game. Let's actually get into the game and talk about it. So, Penrith, they got off to a great start. They scored the first try in 2 minutes. They defended Melbourne all of the first half. Melbourne made a lot of dumb errors, which you don't see very often from Melbourne. And then second half come around. Penrith started the second half the way they started the first half. Incredible. 10-0. Penrith looked great. Melbourne scored another try. Well, they bombed a lot of tries. Then they score. Then Penrith hold them out. Sam, what did you think of the game? I know there was a lot of errors, but it was a quality game.
Yeah, it's up there for the best games of the year, that's for sure. But there was that incident within the first few minutes with Christian Welch getting smacked in the head by Matt Burton, and he didn't go off the field immediately. And it was evidently clear that Christian Welch needed to go off and be assessed. But for some reason, Jared Sutton, your favourite man, Nick, allowed play to continue. And Christian Welch found himself in the defensive line up in their own half, up against the try line, and play was stopped. Now, fortunately and cleverly enough, Penrith did score that try pretty much as soon as play resumed, but the Melbourne Storm trainer got out there and stopped the play as Penrith were in the middle of a momentous run towards that try line. And it just was one of the moments I felt like, oh my God, Melbourne Storm have got another thing that's gone their way now in semi-final football. What do you guys reckon about that?
Yeah, look, I think it was a great game. A lot of errors, which was disappointing, but I think because of what was on the line, I can sort of accept the errors and that. But I thought it was a great game, and you know about Jared Sutton, my mate Jerry Sutton. He's a fucking arsehole, man. But let me just say this. Bernard Sutton would have been ringing Jared after the game and going, "What the fuck were you doing out there, you cunt? Supposed to help Melbourne win, you fuck." Can imagine Bernard Sutton, who works for Melbourne, every going, "You fucking arsehole. You forced Craig Bellamy in the hospital. He's now smashing stuff." I can just imagine what Bernard Sutton would have said, but great game of footy. Lorenzo, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I thought it was a good quality of the game. I think I didn't really expect Panthers to actually play that well because I thought, Storm would just, breeze past pretty much just, get the win easily. And I just thought they'll be off to another grand final in 2021. But, it's good to be proven wrong. I think it was just good to see that Panthers put up a bit of a fight and just, show up and really challenge Melbourne because, like we've all been saying, Melbourne are beatable and Panthers yet again proved it. Good to see Panthers play well. I mean, I thought in particular, I thought Nathan Cleary played pretty well. I thought Jerome Luai, had one of his better games because, like I've been saying before on the Breakdown podcast and stuff like that, Luai needs to, stand up in these sort of games, and he was better. Like he actually was playing very well. And I think just the whole team across the park, they played really well, and I just think that's, that they deserve to be in the big dance. And with the Melbourne Storm, well, they fucked it up. I think they pretty much fucked it up for themselves. It's, pretty much like winning 21 games and losing only about 3 this season, pretty sure. That's an almighty choke right there. So, yeah, very disappointing. And but on the other hand, it's good to see Melbourne choke, I've got to admit.
Mate, I thought Capewell's defence, Liam Martin and Viliami Kikau, mate, I thought their defence was absolutely key. Capewell took it personal. He was going to stop Nelson Asafa-Solomona. Tavita Pengai Jr. took it personal. He was going to stop Christian Welch, and he did. Viliami Kikau neutralised Felice Kafusi. I thought the back rowers, mate, for Penrith were key as so far as their defence goes, man. They got stuck in the Melbourne Storm and they were frazzled from a very early point in the match, mate.
Mate, watching Felice Kafusi get his head slammed into the fucking turf was absolutely brilliant. Now, I don't like seeing players get injured. Now, Kafusi was not injured. It was good to play the rest of the second half. But you go back to round 2, what he did to Ryan Madison with the elbow to the head, and he injured Ryan Madison with a concussion. Sucked in. But that's what you get, Kafusi. He punched Corey Norman in the face at Magic Round, got away with it. So I think Kafusi got what was coming to him. Exactly. But the Panthers defense, like you said, Kikau, Spencer Linu, all these sort of players, they defended their ass off.
He made a difference when Linu came on, man. He just was a dog that hadn't been fed in a week, mate, and he just came out and just killed him.
Oh, he killed him, all right. He fucking destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. But well done to Penrith. Let's get the other 2 lads on now. We'll get NRL Dry Stuff on, and Liam, we'll get them on. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are we?
How are you, lads?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Of course, you'll be in a good mood, NRL Dry Stuff. You'll be pumped.
Yep, absolutely ecstatic.
How happy are you that the Bunnies are going to the grand final?
Oh, it's out of this world. I remember there's a post on Wild Ball Sports that Andrew John said that we would go out in straight sets. And
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Each time I go back to that post or it gets bring up as irrelevant, I just laugh.
Paul Kent said the Panthers were going after the game against Souths.
I know.
Can't believe it. You have any questions for us tonight, fellas? Any good questions for us?
Well, since South, obviously, they made the big dance. And last time we said if they could or not, do you think that they are capable of beating the Panthers like they did a few weeks back?
I think they have the attack to do it. They have the defense as well. It's going to be interesting to see who wins it because if Souths win, it's their second comp in about 50 years. If the Panthers win, it's their first one since 2003. So it's a very toss of the coin game for mine. It could literally go either way. I don't know who I'm tipping at the moment. Nathan Cleary could be in a little bit of trouble from that tackle he did, but personally, I think there was nothing in it. I think he'd be right to play.
Yeah, he'll be right.
Yeah, I think he'd be fine. But no, I think it's a really hard game to pick, and it's one of the most unpredictable grand finals to pick in a while because both teams are only played in week one of the finals, and South's won a tight game there. So I'm expecting another tight game, but I don't know which way I'm going at the moment. Sam, Lorenzo, what do you reckon?
Me, mate. No, I don't know who I'm going for at the moment. But yeah, as I said the other week, mate, they're certainly capable of winning it. And as I said before, dude, it's going to be hard not to sort of want to see them win it, even though I've got a soft spot for Penrith. But it's going to be a beauty next weekend. It's just a shame it's not happening down at ANZ.
Lorenzo, what do you reckon, brother?
Yeah, Souths are capable. They're capable of beating Penrith. I mean, both teams are just they're pretty similar. I think they actually are pretty similar. I mean, they defend pretty well at times. You know, both their attacks pretty good. They've got good players. It's going to be a good grand final, I think. It's going to be a fresh one as well about Roosters or Storm like we've had for the past 6 to 5 years. So it's going to be good. But, I'll reveal my tip on Tuesday because I feel like that's the right time to reveal it. So wait till then.
Yeah. That sounds good. Liam, mate, how are you going, mate? Wearing the Cowboys gear? Mate, how can you still wear that after the year we had? I've chucked all my Cowboy stuff in the fucking cupboard. I'm not going near it.
Yeah, well, gotta swear it for the boys. Even though he had a crap year, we still got to wear it for the boys. Even though he came 15th, it still annoys me to this day that we're actually in the people. And if next year people are already saying we're the contenders for Spoon.
Fuck me. No way. If that happens, I will get this vodka. I'll get some vodka. I'll smash it over my own head if we finish in that position again. There's no way that's happening.
Yeah.
You know, I put a lot of money into the Cowboys every week, and when they fail me, I get really upset. But hopefully the Cowboys have a better year next year. Like, fucking better. Can't afford another year of missing finals. Can't have that. Can't have that. Cowboys will be in the 8 next year. I'm sure of it, but who knows? We'll see. It's a long way to go yet. You never know what's going to happen. Dry, mate, who was your best on ground the other night with South wins? CJ was on him before. He reckons Cody Walker. Murray was up there as well. Who was your man of the match?
Yeah, I have to agree with CJ. I think Cody Walker was simply outstanding, especially his second try. Like the desperation. Running, he was 35 metres back, and then he came back from Cook's kick.
Do you think Cody Walker will get the Dally M, or do you think Tommy Turbo will get that?
I think Turbo has it.
Yeah, Cody Walker will go close though, bro. Like, I think he's very close.
The bad thing is that he had a 1-game suspension, so he's got 3 points removed.
The suspension will probably cost him.
Yep.
Cleary will probably even get higher than him. Cleary's like a 30. Cleary's missing about 2 more weeks left, and then he probably got 3 points in most matches, I think, except for the Bunnies match. I probably got 3 in every single one.
I'm trying to remember because I did reviews on every game.
Against the Dragons.
I think he was in top 3 in a lot of those games, but whether he got 3 points or not remains to be seen. I think there was a lot of games where I think I had him second or third best on the ground, but he will go close. I think
he won't win it.
In my opinion, the Dally M system needs to be blown up and restarted again. But I guess we'll have to wait and see how it works out. Yeah, I think it'll be a close finish anyway.
Yeah.
What other questions you guys got for us tonight?
I've got a question about the Panthers tackle. I think it was Cleary or whoever it was on that. The Cleary is one that he's going to be fined or whatever he's put on report for. Was that a penalty? I couldn't see it being a penalty in years.
Mate,
I saw nothing wrong with that tackle.
In my opinion, he doesn't deserve a week. I can understand the penalty because of the horizontal with his legs and all that, but there's no way he'll be charged. If he's charged for that, well, if I wake up tomorrow morning and he's charged, I'll be very disappointed. There's no way he can be charged for that.
Back in the 90s and early 2000s, mate, people would get up and applaud Nathan Cleary for a really good tackle and nothing would have come from it. But I think it is a penalty in today's game. They have been consistent with the horizontal penalty. But if he cops a fine, he cops a fine. Even that might be a little harsh, but he won't get suspended. There's absolutely no chance he'll get suspended, I reckon.
Yeah.
Especially for the grand final week.
Yeah, it should be all good.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah. If he gets suspended, then the NRL's judiciary is absolutely insane.
He's got a little carryover points, but I don't think that'd be enough.
He'd probably get a small fine or something. Probably like a small fine.
Slap on the wrist, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a clue. They can't suspend him for that. Probably get like a big fine, and that'll be the end of it. I'm just checking my bets on the soccer, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm just checking. I'm not going too bad on the bets so far. Just fucking Man United are going to lose for me, the fucking dead shits. So I'm probably due for a loss. I don't know, guys. I won a lot of money today. I'm probably due for a loss sooner than later. That makes sense. But anyway, only $3 $5 on it, so big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you guys got for us tonight? What other questions you got for us?
I've got nothing.
Anything else, Liam?
Do we think that for the grand final, do we think that the Panthers Panthers are already being written off a fair bit, even though they're because I was written last night I was saying Panthers would win. Panthers are going to win. Nathan Cleary is going to show everyone why he's the best halfback in the game, and no one believed me. It was just like Souths are going to win. No, not Souths. The Storm are going to win 13 plus. Then they lost. And then do you guys think that Souths Cleary can do it again with their defense in the grand final?
Well, the Panthers are favourites to win the grand final against South. They're actually the favourites. So
Crazy.
I think it's ridiculous that they're getting rid of. Panthers are currently $1.60 favourites. Souths are $2.40. So
far out, really?
Yeah, I know it's a good
Should
price.
be favourite.
I can't believe Souths are paying $2.40, but anyone that's writing anyone off for next week's grand final is a complete dead shit. So I guess have to wait and see. What do you guys reckon, Lorenzo, Sam?
Yeah, don't write anyone off. Yeah, I think it's it's a bit ridiculous, the odds as well, because I thought it'd be like 190, 190 or something like that. I don't think it's fair that South's going to be the real outsiders by a fair lot. So it should be much closer. But anyway, that's how it is.
Yeah, what I was hoping and what I was thinking may have happened today was Matt Burton would sort of inject himself because he's good for a good torpedo spiral bomb as well, and that didn't happen. So maybe they'll utilise Matt Burton as well to help Nathan Cleary out because he did look pretty sore towards the end of that game there. But Nathan Cleary, man, don't write off. Nah, it's too early, mate. Too early.
Oh yeah. I saw though that I do have another question. Matt Burton, reminding of him, they in like the late first half when Luai came off, they put on Tyrone May, and they didn't put Burton in the halves. That really pissed me off. That low key pissed me off.
But would you
Burton-
rather
I'm
have
okay with that because Tyrone May's a 5'8", and if you put Tyrone May in the centres even for 2 minutes, it could be the end of that could break a try or something. So Matt
And it's too
Burton's
much
done a
team
great job.
disruption.
So, yeah, you don't want to change the combinations now, especially that in the game like that. So I'm
credit
okay
to him?
with-
He did good
I'm
when
okay
he
with
was on Tyrone, mate.
Yeah, he defended well. I do
Yeah.
give credit for him that. He definitely
Ran
did
for 8
well there.
meters, yeah, totally played well.
He
I'm
just
joking.
defended well.
Defensively.
Yeah, defensively he was good. He was only on the field about 10 minutes, so fair play to him. Fair play. But anyway, NRL dry stuff, and Liam, thanks for coming on tonight, boys. I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good night, fellas. There goes Jai and Liam. Thanks for coming on, fellas. I really do appreciate you for jumping on. It is much appreciated. But anyway, we'll I believe Faraz is next, so I'll get him on very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go get another vodka because I have already drank the 2 of them. So I feel like some more because they're very, very fucking addictive. So I'll
That's
be back
okay,
in a minute.
man.
Guys.
Go
You
get
guys
it, mate.
Talk about something else. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I was going to ask eventually. So Cameron Munster did not get penalised for that sort of high shot on Jerome Luai, and we only saw a couple of weeks ago that Sam Verrills got suspended for 2 weeks on that shot on Brian Kelly as Brian Kelly was falling. Jerome Luai was falling too, but no penalty came from it. At the bunker, sat there, looked at it, and deemed no penalty. I think that's absolutely extraordinary. What do you reckon, mate?
There's no consistency. Like, where's the consistency? Like, there's none of it. Is it because he's a Melbourne Storm player, he's going to get away with it or something? It's not fair. I mean, we've had this problem all year. Like, you want to be consistent with this sort of stuff. Be consistent, but it's clearly not. The whole system just doesn't work, and it's a farce. It's ridiculous.
Someone told me before in the chat I should get vodka and Coca-Cola together. If you want to see me throwing up at 4 a.m. on the toilet, then that's fucking not a good idea. Not a good idea. This is all the vodka I have left. I only got 4 vodkas for $20. What do you reckon? Good deal or rip off?
That's fine.
It was a bit cheaper back in the olden days, Nick.
Yes,
it was a bit cheaper.
Yes. How much was it back when you turned 18?
16. It was about $16 back when I was a young lad.
I tell you what. Here's what I'll do. I'll make a bet to the chat. I want to entertain you guys tonight. I want people who's watching this show tonight to sit there and piss themselves laughing. I'm gonna have a couple of bets on the dog races very soon, and I'm gonna save a vodka just in case. I'm gonna save one, put it aside. If I lose $40 on sports bet, I will get a can of Coke from the fridge and vodka, and I will put it together, and I will drink.
Oh, yuck, fuck.
Far out, man.
That'd
be, man, just to guzzle down some maple syrup.
So I'll show you guys this. My sports bet is currently got $40. You probably can't see it that well. Hang on, I'll try and get a better angle for you.
No, I can see it.
All right. Hang on. $40. You see that, lads? $40.0.
Yep.
$40 on my sports bet. I'm going to have a punt very soon. And if I do not win a cent, if I lose that $40, I'm going to get vodka. I'm going to get a glass. I'm going to get a can of Coke, pour it into a cup, and I'm going to drink the whole thing.
That's filthy. Fuck.
I know it's fucked, but it will entertain everyone. So show us the races. I can't show you the races because that'll be copyright to them. So this will be fun, but hopefully I win. Because if I lose, it's gonna be fucked. So let me check when the next race is on here because I think Kennington's on tonight. The Dog's over in Perth.
Because that looks like an orange pineapple flavour infused with vodka as well. And so you put Coke with it as well. Oh, man. It's like an off Jaffa chocolate.
Just make sure, if I lose, make sure you all check my Instagram story at 3 a.m. when I'm on the toilet throwing up.
Oh, Wouldn't be shocked. That was fun.
But yeah. Look, it's a vodka cruiser. It's pineapple flavor, 275 mils, 4.6% alcohol. So you probably need. I don't know how many it take to get drunk on these. Probably about 6, I reckon.
Yeah.
But because I'm not a heavy drinker, I don't drink very often. I drink probably once every 9 months. It's rare. It'd probably take 4 of them to get me fucked up, to be honest. And I've already had 2. So I don't feel fucked. But if I had 4 of them, I'll probably be a bit all over the shop. So
do you feel anything now, Nick?
a little bit, but not really.
A little bit, yeah.
Bit blurry, but I can see you guys fine.
Yeah, mild.
See,
Very mild.
I never drink. When you don't drink much, it will hit you quick. Trust me. You know, if you drink, say you drink alcohol once a year, it's on your birthday. If you have 2 drinks, you feel fucked. Trust me. I did it last year. Had a drink. Had a drink for about 9, 12 months. Mate, I had 3 drinks. I felt fucked. And I had
when do you think you had your first drink? What age were you?
Oh, fuck. 16?
Lorenzo?
16?
That's my age now.
I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, actually, and the parents went to bed early. And I was with my girlfriend at the time. And I was 17, she was 16, and, you know, it was – they all went to bed early, and, you know, I was off my fucking head. I don't remember anything from that night.
Listen. I'll drink soon because, you know, you said you had yours at 16. I might, you know, try one out possibly soon. I'll be 16 this year, 17 next year, so I've got to have it soon, eh?
Well, you'd be having your new formals in the next couple of weeks, wouldn't you?
I'll be – yeah, very soon, actually, yeah, because I'll be departing school next year, so yeah.
Yes, mate. Yeah. I reckon I was about 14.
In the chat says, "Whoa, Nick, you had a girlfriend. What was her name?" That is none of your business because she's probably watching.
Sir. No, sir.
I'm not going to reveal my stories with my ex-girlfriend on here. No fucking way. I will get messages. I'll probably get about 12 missed calls. You fucking cunt. All this. Just imagine. So I'm not going to mention anything else. But, yeah, let's just say those days are over. And let's talk about the future. And, no, not the Bundy chick. Fuck that. I wouldn't go near that.
Oh, come on. Lay off that Bundy chick shit, boys. Lay off that Bundy chick stuff because it's awkward for her as well, let alone Nick.
This race is on in 10 minutes. So I'll spend $20 at that race. I'll spend $20 at the other race. If I don't win, our Coke and vodka time. So
do we find out in about half an hour then approximately or 15 minutes? By the end of both races?
Hang on. There's only one race left, so it'll have to be this race in 10 minutes.
T-minus 10 minutes.
The pressure's on. So 10 minutes, I will chuck a bet on with this $40. If I don't win nothing, Coke and vodka time. Let's hope.
Yeah, let me just address this bloke who I see continuously ask the question. Yeah, I've seen the signing North Queensland have made about the 2 Rugby Sevens Fijian players, and yeah, they were a part of a squad that's gone back to back in the Olympics, and I really hope they can add something to our squad, and it would definitely be something fresh, that's for sure. And they're on development contracts, or if somebody gets injured, they'll then be included. But they're training with the squad, and yeah, I don't know if they'll make their debuts next season, but fingers crossed, man. Yeah, I hope they do. So
basically, I'm with you, bro. And how this is going to work, I will chuck $40 on a dog of something, or one of these dogs. I don't know which one I'll back, but I'll put $40 on it, and if it wins, I'm a happy man. If I win, I'm very pleased. So
you're telling me you've won $1,000 today, Nick, and you're only going to put $40 on it? What about 600? $600?
No way.
No, come on, man. No, clearly no. No.
So if I win, then I'm going to win more money. If I lose, which I reckon everyone's hoping I lose because they want to see me drink Coke and vodka, they will be hoping I lose. So we'll see how we go. But that's in 8 minutes. Until then, let's get Faraz on here for about 8 minutes, and we'll see what he's up to. We'll get Faraz on the show. Where is he? There he is.
Hey boys, how you going?
Hey, good.
Hey.
I'm done well, Faraz. How are you, mate?
Oh, fucking amazing, bro. Good to see the Storm get knocked out. How good.
Oh, mate. Honestly, that's why I have decided to get some vodka because I'm celebrating the Melbourne Storm choking.
Yeah, honestly, I saw your video 2 weeks ago. I think it was about the Melbourne Storm and like they could potentially choke come the finals, you know. And honestly, I thought this was coming, you know, like considering the last few games in the regular season, you know, obviously they lost to Parramatta, you know, I think it was about like playing a competitive side, you know, and it happened, you know.
I've got to mention it. Every week when you come on the show, Faraz, you say the word "you know." I think you should have your own T-shirt called "you know." You say it a lot. The chat is going to make a meme out of you soon. You say that word all the fucking time. See, the chat's going mad right now as we speak. Mate, is your middle name called Faraz, you know, or something like?
Nah,
the chat's
sure
having
not.
a funny time with this, you know, stuff.
Pretty sure not, mate. But yeah,
They're taking the piss out of you, and fair play to them.
I don't mind that.
So, what was your thoughts about the game, mate? What was your thoughts about the game today?
Oh, I loved it from the outset.
Yep.
You know, the intensity. You know, the Storm. You know, like scoring up for. Sorry, it was the Panthers. You know, scoring up. You know, setting up like the platform. You know, and like you know, it was a sloppy game. You know, both sides making a lot of errors. You know, but I really thought. Yeah, it just comes out of me, mate. Just something.
So
like
good.
that.
No, continue, mate.
Yeah,
Continue.
and then what's that play? Yeah, Kafushi. What a fucking grub. I don't know if you saw this, but I think there was this one tackle on the Panthers player. He just like threw two punches in that. You know, he wasn't part of the tackle, and he just threw two punches like that.
Oh, really?
Karate
No, I
chop.
didn't see that.
Karate chop. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
like that. Yeah, the karate chop. I was just screaming
Yeah.
off my lungs. No.
I said some really bad and graphic things when that happened. I said some really, really out of line things when I saw that live, and I've still got the fucking shits with Kafusi. But Lorenzo, you know what I'm talking about, the Kafusi karate chop. What do you think about that?
Oh, for sure. Nah, the cunt's a dog. You know, I wasn't too shocked to see that actually. Yeah, nah, fuck Kafusi. You know what? I hope it's choke slammed on the floor one day. Seriously, fuck him. Have a bit of payback,
Yeah.
I reckon. How about that?
Well, James Fisher-Harris certainly half attempted that when he slammed his head into turf.
Wait,
And
I can't remember who did it. Who slammed his head in the ground?
I thought it was James. I think it's James Fisher-Harris that did it.
James Fisher-Harris is saying, Ryan Madison, I will pay you back, you bastard. And
Yep.
fucking bang, cunt, straight into the fucking
He did.
ground. I thought that was
Absolutely.
fantastic.
How good was Capel today?
He
Oh my
played well.
God.
Yeah.
Nelson Asafa-Solomona came onto the field like a runaway train, man. He is an enormous human being. Terrifying.
I love him.
But Capewell said, fucking not today, mate. Capewell was so brave, man, in defence, and he just got the shoulders stuck into him. He was so good, Capewell.
Nelson or someone might come on the field, mate. I thought it was the Big Show. I'm like, holy fuck, look at the size of this cunt.
Yeah.
Fucking bang, cunt, bang. It's like, fuck
Yep.
the garbage truck, fuck you, bang. It's like, oh,
Yep.
here comes the train. Bang, cunt, fuck you. Oh, man,
City
I love
train.
him. He's a fucking monster.
I'll tell you what, Josh shot a car, albeit like he didn't get many opportunities. Boy, howdy, he had a quiet game, didn't
He
he?
was shit. He was fucking shit. I thought it was great. You know, fuck Melbourne, fuck Carr, fuck Kafusi, fuck them all. I'm glad they lost, and you know what?
Munster was quiet today.
The vodka's even better. Fuck Melbourne.
Still, I don't
Munster
think
was
Munster was quiet. I thought he was bad. I thought Munster was
Yeah.
bad today, man.
Munster,
They
made
restricted
it
him.
fuck.
Quiet.
They clearly restricted him enough.
Munster was fucked. He looked like a fucking, you know, if you walk up a fucking alleyway sometime and you see all the beautiful artwork and you see a bin there with all garbage in it, hasn't been fucking cleaned for 2 weeks. That reminded me of Cameron Munster today.
Good.
We saw
needs
today.
needs to be removed. Go on.
We saw today. The Panthers, they made 15 errors, so it wasn't like people were saying, "Oh, the Panthers were dominating this, that," but like there were a lot of times in the match that the Panthers invited the Storm back into the game, But Melbourne did the same thing, They kept making errors, They did not have a structure of attack. They didn't know what to do. They looked lost in the halves, And I think the score, it was a low scoring game. I tipped it to be a high scoring game. I thought based on the last few weeks, Penrith were looking shaky. I thought Melbourne would take them out of the skulls, but clearly Penrith wanted them more today. And I have to say, Melbourne, they've won 2 titles in the last 5 seasons. That's great, but if you put it into this way, 2016 they made the grand final, they lost that. 2017 they won. 2018 they lost the grand final. 2019 preliminary final they got knocked out. 2020 they won. 2021 they got knocked down in the prelims again. So they've kind of had a history of choking the finals, as Nick said.
Yeah. Faraz, mate, I'm going to get you off and get you back on very soon, bro. I just want to get on this race, bro, because everyone's talking about it now in the chat. But, mate, I'll get you on again probably after I get Gold Anime on, bro. So I'll get you on again very soon, bro. Just hang out in the green room. I'll get you back on, bro.
Appreciate it, mate. We'll
talk to you soon.
Yes, yeah.
We'll get Faraz back on because I want to get this race on. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. It's time for the race. Now, if I win, I'm going to be very, very fucking happy. If I lose, I'm probably going to need a bucket with me. I'm sure going to need a bucket.
I'm sure you're
Everyone's
a Cowboys
saying,
fan.
you know what? CT Dingo, you fucking bastard. Fuck you, CT Dingo. I'm joking, CT. I love you. I love you, Dingo. Righto. The race is on in about a minute 20. So
what's the number and what's the name?
I haven't picked it yet. I'm just having a look right now. So it's pretty open. I'll show you guys the odds of the race. Tell me who you reckon I should back. Hang on, let me.
Oh man, sorry, I'm just gonna zoom my face in.
Yeah, probably can't see shit, but who do you reckon will win?
I just see the odds. I got 350.
All right, they're the numbers, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who should I go with?
4.
8.
$10. 8's 21. I don't like that. I'm put $40 on it, boys.
It's
I'll
10.
leave it up to you, mate. You got the information there. But I'd go number 4. That's my number.
The pressure's on because if I lose, I'm not going to win fuck all. If I lose, I'm cooked. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go number 5.
All right.
$3.40. All right, $40 on it. I'm going to put a bet return on, so if we get second or third, I get my money back.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, there it is. It's on. I'm going to prove it to the chat. Number 5, it's called Units.
Unit.
That's the one there, boys. $40 is on it. Look, there's the evidence. Stake, $40.
Unit like Taniela Paseka.
Well, if I win, it's $136. If I lose, Coke and vodka. Yeah, fun. Bottles.
What flavour is that vodka you got there, mate?
It is pineapple.
It is
Oh, fuck me.
Coke and pineapple.
That's fucked.
That'll be fucked. All right, the race is about to jump. They're already delayed about 35 seconds. I can't show the race. Here we go. It's about to jump. Here we go. You get my reaction. And here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Right.
Don't foul me, you cunt. It jumped all right. It jumped okay.
What's going on? No, I'm joking.
See, I don't know if you're mucking around with me, Nick, because he might have just won. He might have just won. Are you mucking around? You're a very good actor. What's just happened? Tell me, bro.
It lost.
Holy fuck.
It is time.
It lost.
It is time. Yes.
Number 1 won it. It was 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's what the order was.
Shit.
It is time for your Jaffa drink, good sir.
Suffer the
Enjoy.
pain, mate. Suffer the pain.
You sorry son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Come on, stop waiting. Stop wasting time. Go on.
Hold up, Sam.
Go on.
All right. I'm gonna go get the Coca-Cola. I'm gonna go get the can. I'm gonna go get a
Absolutely.
cup. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna go get the cup. Can of Coke with vodka. I'm gonna go in 1 cup. I will be back in a minute. I might go get a fucking bucket as well. I'll be back in a minute. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's not gonna
it's a
end
shame it's
well.
not a- No, it's not. No, it's going to be terrible. It's a shame it's not a Cowboys cup he's going to be drinking from. He needs all the help he's going to get.
Well,
Fair
it could be a Cowboys bucket because they supply the same stuff pretty much.
Funny bastard.
Nah, it's fine, mate. Nah.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I have to say it, you know.
So yeah, if Nick keeps to his word, go check him out on Instagram. Go follow him because he's going to supply a photo at about 3 a.m. later on tonight. It's going to be him on the toilet with a bucket. So follow Nick from Australia on Instagram, and while you're at it, follow Rugby League Breakdown Podcast on Instagram as well.
This is not going to be good, boys. This is going to be really fucking bad. Fuck. Fuck. Look at this. Oh, no.
No.
No. Look at this shit, boys.
They're almost the same colour.
Yeah, well, fuck. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I chose the New South Wales Origin Cup because it's a pretty big cup.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't even have a bucket. The bucket's literally downstairs. I'm not walking my ass downstairs. So if I throw up, I'm going to throw up on the floor. But fuck. All right. What should I put in first? The Coke or the vodka?
Vodka.
Sam?
Every drop of the vodka.
All right, the chat. Vodka or Coke? What goes in this first? Tell me. Everyone's saying vodka. All right, vodka's going in first. And then the Coke. This is going to be fucked, boys. Fucks.
I'm not going to end well.
I'm going to fucking jump off a fucking cliff.
Nick started with a very good day with $1,000 win, and it's finishing with a drink.
Crash landed.
You know,
Yep.
I'd rather jump out of a plane with a faulty parachute than do shit. This is going to be fucked.
Oh no.
Fucking hell, cunt.
Probably
I'll
can't
stick
fit both
already.
in.
This ain't going to be good, boys.
Oh, like bloody
I don't
mate,
even know how it's
mate.
going to smell.
Yeah, it ain't good.
I don't even know how it's going to smell.
Now you're
can
sculling
someone-
all that, correct?
Can someone fucking order a Gold Coast Titans jersey so I can throw up on or something? For fuck's sake. Someone go get
So
me a
you're
Titans
sculling
jersey.
that. You're sculling that.
How am I going to skull this big cunt?
Well, that's
I'll
what I'm
definitely
asking.
skull up. Now the can.
All right. You don't have to scull all of it because you don't have to because it is big. It does look big. Just go
It's
halfway,
huge.
and that will be acceptable.
This is bigger than a
Halfway,
fucking
that's
schooner.
acceptable. Halfway,
Go
that's
halfway.
acceptable. Halfway, that's
Alright.
acceptable. If you go further, I'll shout you more vodka. And I'll send it to
This
you.
is going to be fucking fucked. I'm telling you right now. All right. Let's put the can of Coke in it now. Oh, I spilled vodka on my pants. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, perfect start.
This doesn't look fucking. It doesn't smell good either, to be honest, boys.
It could just.
I don't know
might
how
smell
much
just as bad.
liquor I can put in it. I don't want to fucking overflow it because I'll make a mess. That'll probably do. It's pretty full.
I don't think there's enough coke in there, bro.
Fuck me. It doesn't smell good at all. Christ. I'm glad there's no football tomorrow, otherwise I'd be unfit for the football reviews. I'm glad there's no footy on. I'll be able to fucking lay in bed all day.
5,
All right.
4.
Hang on, no.
3.
Give me 10 over from 10, boys.
Oh, shut up,
10,
Paddy.
9, 8,
Oh,
7,
hang on.
4.
Paddy G said you got to stir it. Nah, fuck that. All right, give me a countdown. I'm sort of stirring it like here, but it's not really working much. All right,
10,
everyone.
8,
Hope
6.
everyone enjoys. If you haven't subscribed already, go and fuck yourself. But Sam, give me a countdown from 10, brother.
All right, 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
He's to Nicky Bear, he's true blue. He's a piss pot through and through. He's a bastard, so they say. He tried to go to heaven, but he went the other way. He went down, 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 down.
Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good.
Keep going.
Yeah, go keep going.
He's to Nicky Bear, he's true blue. He's a piss pot through and through. He's a bastard, so they say. He tried to go to heaven, but he went the other way. He went down, 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 down. Oh, you soft bastard. Go on. Oh, your cheeks are turning blue. He's going to pass out. Oh, he's down.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh.
He's gone. I think me and Santa run the show now.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Because if Nick's going to keep cussing or vomiting in the background, then yeah.
Oh,
Mate, I don't know if that's a highlight or a low light, Lorenzo.
oh
It's
yuck.
one or the other.
Oh. Oh, yuck. Oh. Get fucked.
Oh, look at the chat.
I live for Saturday nights like this where I hear a man belching in my ear.
That was fucked, boys. You boys can all go and get fucked, the whole lot of you.
No, well, I appreciate the great
Thanks.
content, bro.
Thanks, mate.
I'm fine.
You did it,
Fine.
so we didn't have to.
Yeah. Coke and vodka, not a good mix. The bet was have a $40 bet on the race. If it loses, I've got to put Coke and vodka together and skull it with this. And it lost. Oh, yuck, cunt. Oh, righto. Oh, that was fucking yuck, cunt. Oh, fuck off, Faraz. That's fucking fuck saying that. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Paddy G. Do it properly. Mate, you go and fucking put Coke and vodka together. It's fucking disgusting.
Hey, it's a rugby gamer. Where am I going to pull bloody vodka, cruiser, pineapple, and Coke? Out of me backside? I don't have anything.
Oh.
I'd love to, though.
Boys, move on. I'm just going to recover here for a minute.
I'd love to, though, mate. I'd love to join you in that.
No, we don't, Jimmy. No, we're good, thanks, mate. Saying that we should do it. Fuck that.
Oh, bros, that smells so fucking disgusting. It smells like cat piss. Oh, yuck. Yuck. All right, boys. If you follow me on Instagram, I look forward to 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. messages. Christ. All right, let's
piss off,
fucking move
Paddy
on.
G.
I don't feel too good, but let's move on. Show goes on.
Nah, piss off, Paddy.
Fuck, let's talk about the Melbourne Storm. They choked today, boys. How good was that?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh. Are you seeing stars, mate? Are you feeling dizzy, my man?
I'll be fine. Let's fucking move on. Move on. Oh, yuck. I might actually change my shirt over in the corner, so I'll be back in a minute, boys. I got a lot of shit on my shirt. Look at my shirt here. It's all fucking wet and dirty. Look, it's fucking disgusting.
Oh.
Yuck. Not good.
All right, Lorenzo, mate. Lorenzo.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah,
Lorenzo.
Sam.
Super League elimination finals. Are there any more this weekend? And what do we have to look forward to?
Well, I haven't checked the full draw because I don't know. I've been falling asleep at like 1 a.m, so I haven't really caught up with every game. But there's games coming up. There is, but I'm sure Nick can explain more about that. So yeah, I think
Do you know who may have been the most impressive winners of the elimination final week?
Who won between Warrington and Wigan? No, Warrington lost, but yeah, I can't remember actually.
What are we talking about?
Super
The
League.
most Super League, and who was the best winner of this past weekend?
Oh, Hull KR for sure. 19-0. 6 balls, 50 to win.
Wow,
And they
so
won
big
19.
time upset.
Yeah,
Everyone's
and
saying,
most disappointing was Warrington, bro. They were at home. They had George Williams, Gareth Widdop, Darryl Clark, all in the same team, and they got smashed. They got carved up by the likes of Brad Takarangi, Jordan Abdul, and all these sort of players, but, it is what it is.
everyone's saying I'm underage, but I'll be drinking in a year or so. So yeah, don't have to say that for much longer.
What was I gonna say? He tried calling me. Oh, I've got no idea. So the games for the Super League next week are the two semi-finals. So the winner goes to the grand final. So next week it's Catalans versus Leeds and St. Helens versus Hull KR. Winners go to the grand final.
Come on, Saints.
I reckon it'll be Saints Catalans personally, but I'd love to see Leeds or Hull KR cause an upset and go through. But the problem with Leeds, they have to go to France to play Catalans, which is a very tough road trip. So I think Catalans will probably win that. And Saints Hull KR, Saints are very hard to stop at home, but they've won the last two grand finals, so they could be going for a three-peat, but Hull KR are a bit of an underdog, so I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, the Super League is good, JC Jimmy. You should watch it, bro. I know the time zone's a bit difficult, but it's worth watching, bro. It's a very good competition. It's very open, and I think it's fantastic, personally. But anyway, fuck the dog races. They can all go and get fully fucked, a lot of them. Fuck Coke and vodka together. That was so disgusting. My stomach feels fucked. But, yeah, that wasn't pretty, man. But I hope everyone was entertained by that. I really do. But anyway, let's move on now. I believe we're going to get someone else on in a minute. Gold Anime was next. Let's get Gold Anime on here for a minute.
All right.
Hey.
How are you, mate?
Hey, champion.
Good. You have no idea. I was jumping for joy and throwing a party today when Melbourne lost. I was so happy to see the Storm lose. Yeah.
Were you drinking vodka, pineapple, and Coke, mate? Were you that excited?
Fuck me.
No, but I was drinking.
Fuck me, Dad. How are you, God Anime? What's been happening, brother?
Not much. I'm just glad that Storm aren't in the grand final. It's a nice change because I got sick of. Yeah, because I got sick of the Storm always being in the grand final. Almost every year.
How was your day today, mate? Did you have a bet on the Panthers or anything, or did you have a bet on the multi or anything, or?
No. But I did tip the Panthers, so I got the tip right.
Oh, that's good then. You got the tip right. Fair play to you, mate. Any questions for us tonight, brother?
Oh yeah, I've got a few questions. Like
fire away, bro. We will answer them as best we can. Fire away, bro.
Well, first off, like, who do you think will win next week?
I'm not going to reveal that because I honestly don't have a fucking clue. But
just got to let it sit for the next couple of days, mate. Too early.
I think it's tough. I think it's tossed the coin, bro. I think it's a pretty even matchup. It'll probably be a 1-12 game for mine, but very hard to pick, bro.
Yeah, and what I hope happens now is like part of me wants to see South Sydney win next week.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna barrack for Souths then?
Probably, yeah.
Nice.
Rabbitohs are
Yeah, no.
outsiders at the moment, which is not bad value, but I don't know, man. So hard to pick.
Yeah,
It's an even game.
yeah, it is.
Panthers beat Souths this year, and Souths beat them in the qualifying final, so it'll be the fourth meeting. So
Well,
we'll
I'll
see
say
what
this.
happens.
I'll say this: if Panthers win, it'll be on the back of their defense.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be their
Paddy G in the
defense.
chat says, I reckon the Dogs should have made it. On Rugby Live 4, they probably should have. I'm with you on that one, Paddy. The
Yeah,
Dogs
and
are coming back, I believe.
And also, what's your thoughts on Nathan Cleary? Do you think he'll get suspended, or do you think he'll be
Nah.
fined next week?
It can't be charged. Can't
Not a
be.
chance, mate.
Lorenzo, what do you think about it, brother?
No charge there. Surely not.
Oh, look at the chat, lads. Rugby League
Oh.
God history has arrived.
Dean
I want to
Sullivan.
give him a shout out. He did the video at the start of the year about Melbourne Penrith, how that grand final won't happen, and apparently they're going to be unbeatable. And he was right. Melbourne and Penrith were beatable, and look what happened. Penrith are in, Melbourne are gone. So shout out to Rugby League history for being a god tier genius for getting it correct.
Yeah, Melbourne are chokers. I'm glad they lost.
You know, they've choked a lot of times in the history of Melbourne, but I think tonight, this afternoon's game, I think it's up there, bro. You know, 06 was pretty bad against the Broncos in that grand final. 2011 was pretty bad when they lost to the Warriors. 2014, week 1 was bad. 2013, going out straight sets. 2015, preliminary final after having a week off was a choke. 2016, losing to Cronulla was a choke. 2018, they were beaten, fair enough. 2019, they fucked it up. It's good to see them fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know about you, but like well, but I personally know, like, well, I have a few friends that are Melbourne Storm fans, and when I see them, I'm going to give it to them. I really do. I really am going to give it to my friends who are Melbourne Storm fans.
Yeah, tell your friends who are Melbourne fans to say, haha, sucked in.
I will.
Give it to them, bro. Any other questions for us tonight, brother?
No, that's probably about it.
No worries, bro. Mate, I appreciate you coming on tonight, and you know, congratulations on getting the tip right for Penrith and Melbourne, brother. I really appreciate you coming on.
Yep, thank you.
There goes Golden Anime. Thanks for Golden Anime for jumping on. I really appreciate his time tonight. Yeah, fucking hell. Unbelievable. What about all the people that are bashing Tommy Turbo after last night? Lorenzo, this is something I want to ask you about. Everyone's bashing Turbo for losing.
Let me speak about it. Yeah.
The prelim. Mate, people that are bashing Tom, what are your thoughts on that?
You're delusional. You're absolutely delusional. You think that it's not Tom's fault, because what's he supposed to play behind? Not a Manly pack is going to get bashed by South, because the whole time our forward pack was getting monstered by South for some reason. And even though Manly have the better forward pack, you know, South basically bullied us for the middle. And you know, what's Tom supposed to do? I mean, what you think that Tom's? I mean, look, people are going to think Manly are too reliant on Tom, but how is he supposed to get in the game if that's what's happening? Like, he's got nothing to play with. Like, if the forwards aren't creating anything, like how's he going to get in the game? Like, it's, you know, it's it's not that easy. Like, I think Cherry Evans, you know, I love Cherry Evans. He's one of my idols, believe it or not. But he's a great player, but he needs to be better at bigger games. I think he just needs to, I guess, you know. Just be better, you know. I think he just needs to really polish himself up in these sort of moments, because he had too many errors. He was running around like a headless chook, like against Melbourne, like a headless chook, pretty much. Like I hate when he's in that mode. But anyway, it's over now, so just gotta leave it and forget it. But yeah, the people bagging Tommy Turbo, fuckwits, put it that way.
Yeah, you know, I think DCE is to blame. He's the halfback of the team. He's the captain. And every time he had the ball or he had a chance to do something, he fucked up too much. And I think the captaincy may need to be taken off him. I know that's a big call, but maybe him and Jake Trbojevic could be co-captains. It would take a bit of pressure off DCE. It might make Manly play a bit better. What do you guys reckon? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Jake's a good leader, but I think I would keep Daly as a captain still because he's obviously been there for a long time now and that. But maybe get some more support around him. Like maybe make Kieran Ford a co-captain possibly. Like get him in a.
What about Jake Trbojevic, bro, as vice captain or co-captains with DCE? Would you be
Jake and DC. Yeah, get them both in. I think that's going to be a good idea. I reckon. But yeah. Look, everyone in the chat is saying they hate DC for some reason. I mean, can you give a proper reason why you hate DC? You're not a sheep. I mean, there's too many sheep out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like. People hate DCE, but they don't have a proper reason. That's the problem. So,
everyone was bashing DCE. I mean, everyone was praising him when they beat the Roosters, and now everyone wants to bash him. Now, look, I think DCE is an elite halfback. I was disappointed against Melbourne when he played. I was happy with his game against the Roosters. Thought he was outstanding. I was disappointed his game against South. He had a very inconsistent final series. But DCE, man, he is an elite halfback and a great player. So it's pretty ridiculous how people would bash him. He's a great player.
Yeah, and bashing about a proper reason as well.
Exactly, bro. What do you reckon, Sam?
I don't know how he's in the top 5 nominated for the Dally M's. I think that's still a mystery to me, mate. I don't know how he did it. And being compared, obviously, that's a joke. And DCE... was where he had a bloody shocker, but he should remain the sole captain for the foreseeable future, mate.
Yeah. No, I have to agree. I absolutely have to agree. Zaya the Aussie in the chat says Jared Hayne is 100 times better than Tommy Turbo. Wow.
Wow.
It's hard to really compare it though because
that's not really relevant.
Yeah,
Jared Hayne's retired, bro. Tommy Turbo is like...
Saying 24. Like, give it time, seriously.
It was his second final series, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's been injured the last couple of years, so what do you expect? I mean, give him time. He's only young, and Haynes retired. He won't be playing again, obviously. So
look, I don't think people will agree with this, but I think Tommy Turbo's season this year was one of the best that I've ever seen. I know everyone's going to say, oh, he didn't make the grand final like Hayne and Barber did, but it doesn't really matter because they lost. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. I think Turbo's had one of the best years I've ever seen from a player. Unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh, and everyone drives up, guys. Hayne is in orange in the jails wearing orange. Oh, come on, bro. If Luther King was here, he'd be furious. I'm telling you, he'd be going to his rocket.
He'd go off.
Luther reckons Hayne's innocent, but who knows? Honestly, everyone's got their favorite. Everyone's got their opinions on that situation, but you know, everyone's got their thing. Oh no. Zaya says Turbo went missing, and Paddy G goes, at least Turbo isn't in jail. Jesus Christ!
I think Zaya's just trying to start shit, but I'm not going to buy into it. Best not to anyway.
Yeah, look, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let him argue. I just whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, let him go.
If Ruben Garrick's try stood, and if Turbo actually held onto the ball and scored that try, that was Turbo pulling Manly out of the fire, mate. It would have been all Trbojevic.
It would be, yeah.
Would have been, mate.
Yeah.
The obstruction rule is dumb, and I reckon that should have been a try, personally.
But it's black. Oh, no, but it's black and white, and it's been consistent since the start of the final series, mate. I know what you're saying. I really do, but it's just they've found a consistent wavelength, and it's just got to stay that way up until next week. But, man, so many fucking rules need to be looked at the off-season, mate. Fair income.
Zaya said Turbo's next. Are you referring to jail?
That's not cool, man.
What a cunt. You stupid cunt.
Oh, Lorenzo
someone block him.
Lorenzo is not happy.
Yeah, you gotta fuck his man.
Look at this Birmingham City. What a troll. Go away.
Proenzo Unleashed.
No, you don't say that shit. That's fucked. I mean, come on, boys. That's fucked. You can't just say he's next to be in prison or something. That's too far. Come on now.
That's not good at all. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
Jesus
Jaden.
Christ. Let's move on, mate. I'm literally in La La Land here, sitting here. But anyway. Sam, you said...
sick. You've looked sick. You've looked sick ever since you've done it, mate. You've looked off. You don't, mate.
That
You
wasn't
look
good,
like
that
you're on
drink.
Planet 9. No,
Mate,
no.
Boys, that drink wasn't good at all.
Get some water into you. Go get yourself a glass of water then, mate.
All right, give me a minute. I'll get someone back on here. Actually, I think Sam. I'll let you be co-host for a minute. I'll get JC Jimmy Jam. We'll get him on here. He's been waiting for a while. We'll get him on.
No worries. Go get yourself some water, mate.
Some water before I fucking faint. But all right, let's get JC Jimmy Jam.
Hello.
Apparently he's here, but there's no camera.
Yeah, my camera's not working.
That's all right, bro. Sam and Lorenzo are going to talk to you for a minute. I'm going to go get some water. I'll be back in a minute, lads.
No worries, mate. Hey, Jimmy, mate, commiserations on the loss today, mate. We know that, or I know that we've been giving Storm a hard old time, mate. But what did you think of the performance?
It was like our worst performance all year. Like, we just kept making errors, and it was uncharacteristic of us. Like,
Jimmy, mate, I want to ask you what your opinion was on Cameron Munster's no penalty. Are you happy with that not being a penalty, or do you think it should have been a penalty?
Like, in my opinion, it wasn't intentional or anything, and he was already falling down. He was very far down. So, I think it should have stayed with Penrith, but it shouldn't have been like anything serious.
Understood, mate. Parenzo, do you have any questions?
Not a question, but I think it's I wasn't really thinking that this would happen. I didn't really think Storm would choke. I know Storm had that history of choking, but I mean, I was thinking that Storm would win pretty well, tonight or this afternoon. So a bit disappointing. Would you agree, Jimmy? Like it's the Storm have had 21 wins and 3 losses. I mean, for you to have a regular season like that and go out in the preliminary finals is a bit disappointing. Would you agree?
Yeah, very disappointing. Like, we should have won the game by all means. Like, not that Penrith deserved it in the end, but like, we choked. Fully just choked.
Glory to South Sydney.
Jimmy, with the losses now of Finucane, Hines, Adokar, do you know how you're going to cover those positions, and how do you reckon you guys are going to go next year?
I think we'll still do good, but like, we've got a replacement for Adokar and Xavier Coates, and we've got a lot of forwards and Craig Bellamy, and we can do anything with anyone. So, yeah.
Just prove that, absolutely.
JC Jimmy Jam, my brother, I need to tell you something, and I need you to be honest with yourself when I say this. Remus Smith and George Jennings are absolutely fucking dog shit.
Nah.
Did you see their defense? They are the reason why you lost. And mate, George Jennings is going to be a nominee for the Paul Carriage Award. He was fucking god awful. He made me fucking sick. Did you see the try in the first half where he dropped the ball?
I know.
That. If that was Vunivalu or Korobedi, he would have scored that. That was disgusting.
Well, I think they're not like as horrible as you think they are, but like they're not as good as like Adokar and all at all. No way.
I think Isaac Lumi would have been a better option, to be honest. I think he's better than Jennings.
No, I don't think so. In my opinion, I just think
George Jennings' defense looks like a fucking some cunt that's laying on a fucking cactus all day. It was terrible.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't his best game, but he's had some good games.
He tried to make up for it with his kick returns, but it just wasn't working.
He had some good runs other than like dropping the ball.
Who did you think played well for Melbourne tonight, bro? In your opinion?
I don't really know.
Jerome Hughes?
Yeah, he definitely played well. Obviously, when he kicked it straight out of the 4 by about 500 meters, that was pretty bad. But
There had to be some win there because Nathan Cleary did the same thing in the second half in the same spot. Had to be some sort of win or something going on there.
Yeah. Like, they're two of the best kickers in the game, and they just kick it straight out of the full.
Would you call Melbourne's game tonight a choke?
Yes.
All right, I'm glad you said that because I was arguing with this fuckwit by the name of Beanie Cunt Sports on Instagram, and he was trying to say, "Oh, Penrith are a great team. Melbourne didn't choke. They fucking choked, Beanie Cunt Sports.
We choked, obviously.
They smashed Manly in week 1. They had the week off. They're at Suncorp Stadium. They're fresher than Penrith. Penrith had 2 hard games against Souths and Parramatta, and then they played Melbourne, and they were fucking terrible.
Yeah. But, like, before the game, like, Melbourne, by all means, in my opinion, they would have beaten them by at least 13 plus, in my opinion, before the match.
They probably should have got beat by 13 plus the way Melbourne were playing. But I think Penrith was just like, all right, if we can get out to a 6 to 10-0 lead, we'll just back out the fence and win that way. And I said that in my tipping video. I said if Penrith get out to an early lead and defend it, all they'll do is defend their way to victory. Doesn't matter if it was 4-0, 6-0, whatever, they'll just defend. They don't care.
They have such good defenses. Like, some of the scramble moments just absolutely, there's no a way to break them sometimes.
I was very impressed. With Penrith's defense. Melbourne, mate, when Melbourne scored, make it 10-6, I'm going, oh, fuck, here we go. But they came back, and I was like, here we go. Melbourne might still listen. And I'm watching the game with my dad and with Josh, and my dad was like, Melbourne might win on the bell. And I looked at him going, please don't fucking say that. But when there was 2 minutes to go and they kicked it to George Henderson, I'm going, oh, fuck, here we go. He's at the worst game of the night. He might get the match-winning try, yeah? But it wasn't to be. Who do you think was Melbourne's worst player, mate? Who do you reckon was their worst player?
Well, Kavusi's obviously never good, but probably like George Jennings didn't play good at all. So
I'd love to punch Kafusi in the mouth. I'd love to get this water and just throw it in his face with what he did this year. You know, in the off-season, I hope Felix Kafusi takes a good look at himself in the mirror and goes, okay, I've been a bit of a dog this year. I hope I hope he turns his bullshit around. But it won't happen because he's a fucking... It won't happen
because he's been a dog for bloody 5-6 years already, so there's no chance of that happening. Sorry, Jim.
But let me just say, next time Felice Kafusi goes to the shopping centre, wherever it be Woolworths or Coles or Audi, I hope when he comes back downstairs with his food, I hope someone has thrown water or fucking eggs on his car. The cunt. Fuck him.
Are you a member of the Melbourne Storm, Jimmy?
No, we were gonna get it, but then we didn't end up getting it.
I just read somewhere. Yeah.
JC, Jimmy Jam.
Do you live in Melbourne?
Do you live in Melbourne?
No, I live in Adelaide.
Oh, Adelaide! Wow.
Oh, righty. Oh, wow, South Australia. I only brought that up just because I want to give Melbourne Storm a bit of credit here. That I read the other day, and stop me if you guys already know, that Melbourne Storm are offering Victorian-based members free memberships for season 2022 because they've been on the road for 2 years. So I think that's a great initiative from the Melbourne Storm.
That's the best thing that club's ever done.
I think that's just a great initiative, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
JC, Jimmy Jam, brother, before I let you go, anything else you got for us tonight?
Well, tips grand finals. Rabbitohs are going to win.
I'm not going to give you my prediction, but what I'm going to guarantee everyone is Alex Johnson and Brian Toto will both score a try at any time. I guarantee you that.
Rabbitohs will win. That's my tip.
Oh, I like it. Thank you, Jimmy, mate. And, all the best for Melbourne for next year, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. See, he's one of the good Melbourne fans out there. You get a lot of scumbag Melbourne fans like Sport Reactions and Beanie Cunt Sports and
Luke.
All these other Melbourne people out there. They want to have a go at me every week when Melbourne win a game and talk about how dominant they are. And JC Jimmy Jam is probably the nicest Melbourne fan I've met. I've spoken to.
And he's probably the youngest out of the bunch as well.
And he's the more mature of them all too.
Yeah, seems like it.
JC Jimmy Jam should have a statue next to Cameron Smith. He's a fucking visionary, this bloke. He's brilliant. Give him a statue for fuck's sake. I will get a petition started. Get JC Jimmy Jam a statue for fuck me dead, mate. What really issue in the chat? Sport Reactions hasn't been seen since the Parramatta game. You know, well, that's true. I haven't seen him. I have not seen him for a long time.
He's the new Where's Wally?
Where's Wally? Fucker now. All right, let's get Nathan on here next. Nathan's ready. I can see him in the green room,
AKA bandwagoner.
Let's get the Cowboys fan on it. He's still a Cowboys fan. I think it's a world record.
Yeah, for the next couple of weeks. Hey!
Mate, are you in the fucking bush? Where are you? Are you in the bush or in the zoo? Where the fuck are you? What are you camping at a bungalow?
Sleeping.
Where the fuck are you?
I was having a little sleep for a little bit. I'll wake up and I'll come in and annoy all you lads. So that's why I'm here.
Not
Are
at
you
all.
a tar? Are you in the bush hanging out with Latrell Mitchell or something? Where the fuck are you?
Oh, hey, Trell, you want to come and say hello? Nah.
Dude,
What
I
you
would
doing out there in the bush?
flip out if Latrell just popped out of nowhere. I would have flipped out, man.
He's camping at Byron Bay.
Geez.
Tell us, mate, what did you reckon of today? Talk to us about today, mate.
Oh, mate, it was fucking brilliant. Melbourne getting beat, and then you had the Demons winning the AFL Grand Final. 57 years it's been. Oh, it's a heaven of a day. It's an absolute heaven of a day. Panthers, Rabbitohs, I can't wait. I can't wait for this.
Well, you're going to have to wait, mate. We got a week.
Oh, shit. All right, well,
Did you watch the video of me earlier on here when I had to put Coke and vodka together?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Fuck,
And
I was hoping you didn't see it.
well, to be fair, I'm also guilty of doing the same thing at a friend's party earlier in the year. So that makes the two of us. That makes the two of us.
Were you throwing up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or were you all good?
I was actually pretty good.
Oh, well, that's a good sign, then.
That's a good sign there for you, mate. I always look out for
this
you,
water is very, very helpful,
there you go.
to be honest.
Mate, water's the best solution. If you ever piss drunk in that, always drink water. Always drink water, my friend.
When I finish the show, I'm going to go and have a couple of... I've got some bread rolls and some bread in the kitchen that I bought this afternoon, so I might go make a toasty or something. It'll fill me up. I'll probably go to bed at like 3 a.m. Who knows?
Making me jealous, I swear. Oh, right.
What are you doing? You getting naked? What the fuck are you doing with your shirt?
Well, it's hot.
This is not Love Island, bro. This is not Love Island. This is the Nick from Australia Late Night Footy Show, you bastard. What the fuck are you doing there? Doing this, taking your shirt off. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
No, I've actually been filming a new film called Wet Dreams in Elm Street. Nah, it's all good.
Wait, what?
Wet Dreams in Elm Street.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Sounds
That
like
is
a
fun.
pedophile snuff film.
You're fucking
Right. I should ask some questions.
Take that back.
And that. Yeah, I'll take it back, mate. I apologise. I should ask some questions. The first one, the big one is for me is since Blake Taft's now been playing fullback and he's been pretty all right. Do you think that he'll be fullback permanently and put Latrell Mitchell back in the centre?
Good question.
I could see it happening.
Latrell Mitchell could go to centre next year if I want to go there. Put Milford and Walker in the halves and put Latrell at centre because Gagai's leaving. I don't think they'll do it, but it'd be a scary fucking if I put Latrell on centers.
If they were smart, they'd do that. That'd be gun. That'd be absolutely gun.
So what the back line could be? What fullback Blake Tarfay on the wings, Alex Johnson and Jackson Paulo centers. What Latrell and Campbell Graham in the halves, Milford and Walker. That could be scary, bro.
That would be absolutely scary, and that would cement South as a top 8 team if they did that.
That'd
move.
be top 8 again next year for sure. If I did that.
Absolutely.
I think next year. Look. I think South's premiership window ends after next week. No matter if they win or lose, next year's going to be hard for them to win it, bro. Because no more Reynolds. Milford's whoever plays 5'8's got a halfback. Whoever plays in the halves with Cody Walker has a big job. I don't know if South can win it next year, but
first time coach as well, Jason Demetrio.
Yeah, Jason Demetrio. I think South are a top 8 side next year. I don't think they're a shit team. They'll be in the top 8 still, but
I'd say
they'll fall off a bit probably.
I'd say that 7th, 8th position. I believe that will be South's.
I think they'll be about where Parramatta were, probably around that 6th, 5th position. Maybe top 4 if they get it right, but they'll be able to beat next year again.
I think, unfortunately, man, I don't think Blake Taff will be the starting player, maybe an interchange player, but you want to have Latrell Mitchell playing on either side of the ruck instead of just playing exclusively on one side sort of thing. And you want him to get the ball as many times as he possibly can. But in all credit to Blake Taff, gee whiz, he's had some good touches. He was really good, but just ever since his debut, he's been such an impressive man. And that bloody just little tap-on play to Alex Johnson towards the end there the other night, man, just sensational stuff from Daff. He's bloody impressive.
Absolutely.
I think he'll play fullback next year if...
I love Daff.
Oh, maybe. Look, probably to what centre would be frightening, especially next to Alex Johnson. Fuck me. That's scary.
Incredible.
That's
absolutely
who
incredible.
knows? What other questions do you have for us, Nathan?
Oh, good lord. Pretty. Do you think Manly will still be a top 4 team next year?
Yeah.
Should be.
But I want them to buy a hooker, bro. They can't go with Lachlan Croker there. Jesus Christ. They need to get someone
right.
I'd go Carl Lorden over Lachlan Croker. I think Carl Lorden adds a bit more in attack than what Croker does, in my opinion. And makes more meters as well. Because running for 2 meters isn't good enough.
I think the top 4 next year, if I had to pick it right now, I think the Roosters will be there. Penrith will be there, I think. I think Manly could be there again. And I guess there's a bunch of teams that could try.
It's just too early. It's just too early, mate.
Way too early.
It's going to be such a wild season next year, man.
I think the top 4, Melbourne, Penrith, Roosters, Manly is probably what I would go with at the moment. And then after that, it's anything.
My certainty, if somewhere in the top would be East, and I think my certainty somewhere in the bottom is Wests. And everything in between, man, you just got no idea. I got no idea anyway.
Wait and see.
The Sharks look good, but it depends. It depends if they gel.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
A lot could happen between now and then. You know, someone could go out and have a drink driving incident. Someone could go out and bash some kind of the pub. You don't know what's going to happen. You really don't know.
Bash someone's nan.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus.
Yeah, maybe, man. Let's talk about the breaking news as well, man. That Nick Chotrich is allegedly being spoken to by Parramatta Eels for a replacement for Blake Ferguson. That would be some. And Bulldogs are sort of needing to offload more players to get more space in their cap as well, man. I think it'd be great for both parties, both Chotrich and Parramatta.
I had to break it to you, but Gus Gould went on Twitter and said it's all bullshit, and it's not happening.
Well, okay.
So,
There's some even fresher breaking news.
Bill Gus Gould went on Twitter and said that Nick Kotrick is happy at the Bulldogs, and it's all media bullshit. Apparently, their salary cap is fine. It's all bullshit. Gus works at the Bulldogs. Now, he knows what's going on. He went in there and pretty much fucking saved the place. So, it's all bullshit, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold up. I want to get your thoughts on this, like even you, Nathan. Just I've got mixed feelings about it because apparently it's going to be announced in the next week or two. And that's Aaron Woods. He'll apparently sign a 300k contract with Manly for 1 year, I think. So apparently Des is keen to give him a lifeline, apparently. I've got mixed feelings about it. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. I think he provides experience, but he's not like a damaging front rower or anything. I don't know what you lads think about that, but I've got mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I'm not sure what to think.
He's one of them. He's one of them players that has a couple of good games this season, and I think that's a very good price. Though I think that's the best price, I reckon, for Aaron Woods and Manly. Who gets kept out then? A Kurt DeLewis or a Sean Kepi, or if Tapau moves on, maybe he fills that slot. But yeah, well, that's a bloody shame. But yeah, for that price, I'd be happy with Aaron Woods being at the club. But I hope that doesn't mean that he blocks the development players coming through, sort of thing. And he needs to play some reserve grade if push comes to shove.
Well, that's the problem. Yeah.
I think Aaron Woods would be a great signing for Manly, bro. Off the bench, experience, leadership, has had a pretty underrated season. I think it'd be a good signing for him. Even if it's 1 or 2 years, why not? Good signing.
Yeah, thoughts, Nathan? Thoughts?
Yeah, I think Des will get the best out of him. Absolutely. I think it'll be a great signing.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Someone said no, late night footy show when the season ends, so there might be. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet, but, you know, Saturday night, off-season, everyone's going to be bored out of their mind, so I probably will, do the late night show still, but I don't think I'll do it every Saturday night. In the off-season, I'll try to, but we'll see how we go. I think...
Bring back Daredevil Dudes.
Bring back what?
We'll bring back Daredevil Dudes. Remember that on the footy show?
I think Daredevil Dudes was fucking on the show tonight when I was having Coke and vodka together. I feel fucked after that.
Oh, Lord.
I'm fucking very blurry at the moment, but I should be okay. Anyway, someone said move the show to a Sunday night exclusive. You know what? I think next year on the channel, what I might do, I reckon Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, when the game ends, instead of doing a review upload video, maybe when the game ends, I set up a live stream for my reviews to be live on YouTube instead. Because I think people enjoy live streams instead. So the game ends like 9:40, the live stream is the review of the game. That might be better. And then as for the late night show next year, Saturday night's good, but I reckon if I did it on a Sunday night at 8 o'clock or something, I reckon we'd be able to go over the whole round and it'd be very popular still. I don't know. I'll work it all out, but I might try it on a Sunday night next year as well. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how we go. It's been pretty popular on Saturday night, so we'll see how we go. It's averaging about 400 views a video, so we'll see how we go. It's going well.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're taking opinions, mate. This is your show sort of thing, but I think keeping it to the Saturday night formula is probably best suited, especially for Super Saturdays. Yeah. And luckily enough today, for example, where preliminaries are over, semi-finals sort of finish on Saturdays. So just me personally, mate, I'd like to see it continue doing this stuff on a Saturday night sort of thing.
I think Saturday is better because people will tune in. And young people who watch the show don't have to worry about going to bed early and all that. So I think Saturday night's better because everyone can stay up late and come on. So Saturday night's probably how it will stay. But
But yeah, you got bloody 6 months, mate. You got 6 months to decide.
Long way to go.
Long way.
Long way to go. All right, Nathan, bro.
All right.
Any other questions to talk about, bro?
I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
No worries, bro. And I'll be tuning into your radio station Next time you're there, I'll tune in.
Oh yeah.
Too easy.
Yeah, give it a shout out, bandwagon. Give it a shout out.
Yeah, what's your radio station? We can all tune in.
Okay, so you can't really, unless you're living in the area, you can't actually listen to it on the radio. You have to go online, and that is 2bobradio.org.au.
Okay,
When?
sweet.
I'm on Thursdays 4 to 5 o'clock, and then on Fridays 5:30 to 7.
All right. Fuck me, I'll be there. I'll be watching.
Done.
There you go.
Yep,
Thanks,
same
brother.
here.
Have a good night. See you later,
You too.
Nathan. There goes Nathan, the rugby league bandwagoner, whatever he fucking calls himself nowadays. But
Legend.
good to have him on the show. Very entertaining. All right. Fuck. Lorenzo, mate, how would you rate Manly's season out of 10? With 10 being the best, 5 average, and 3 shit. How would you rate it, bro?
It's been good. It's been an incredible season. I mean, despite, I guess, the ending of the season, but majority of the season has been fantastic, and I wouldn't change anything about it. So I would go, I'd go a solid 7.5 to 8. 7.5 to 8, I reckon, for our season, around that sort of area. I think it's been a very good season, and I think it's fair to say I should rate that highly as a season. So I'd go between a 7.5 and just a solid 8, in my opinion.
I'd give it an 8.5. Really good year, bro.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
What about you, Sam?
8. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's good. Let's get Faraz on for 5 more minutes, and then we'll probably finish the show soonish. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get Faraz back for 5 minutes or so. Hey, mate.
Yeah, hey, boys.
Yeah, my name's Faraz. I'm on the show again. It's an honor to be here.
Thanks for the introduction, mate. Just wanted to comment on Reynolds. We've been talking about South Sydney and all that. I just wanted to comment on Reynolds, how fucking good of a player he was. I know Walker had a bigger game and impact this week, but the fact is that Reynolds was still injured and still had his hand up and guided the team across the park. And the fact that he's coming to the Broncos next season, it's a big signing for the club, and he just seems to be getting better and better. Dangerous signs ahead, Just saying, for the fans and whatnot.
Yeah, we know that.
Don't think
Yeah.
when he goes to the Broncos, sorry, bro, I think he's going to go backwards when he goes to the Broncos. I just got this bad feeling. That's not going to work. I don't know.
It's just a question about the spine. It's a different new team as well. He's going to a team that has just come off the wooden spoon that's around the bottom. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go in a different club, a new culture, a new environment as well.
Someone said Broncos wooden spoon. Don't think so, personally. They'll be better than that.
I reckon they're
Probably.
competing for the. I reckon, no bias here. I reckon they're competing for the top 8, but I don't think they will be there. But I reckon
They'll
around 9 to
probably
10.
be one of those teams from 7 to 12. They'll be competing. Whether they get in or not, I guess remains to be seen. I guess the draw for them will be very important. If they get a hard draw early, they might struggle. But I think they'll be competitive next year. And if Reynolds and Staves can stay on the field, they'll do well. I just don't know about the spine. I worry about Campbell or Kelly, whoever plays 6. The hooker position is just it's fucking all over the shop. The fullbacks are very young. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really intrigued.
Lorenzo, I just wanted to get back to you. You guys were talking
Yeah.
about the Aaron Wood signing. Personally, for me, heading into the season, I wasn't really a big fan of Woods. I think he was washed up and all that, but he's proved me wrong, to be honest. I think he's had more of an underrated season, like Nick mentioned earlier, and for good price too. How much did they sign him for? Apparently,
300K, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, not too bad for a 1 or 2 year deal. It's not long term, but why not? It's a good signing. It's going to help Manly upwards.
Well, I've said this before. I think he's actually been one of the better forwards under the 6 again rule. I think he's actually been better under the new rules. I feel like he's actually been playing a bit better under how the game is going.
And that's where I think he would struggle with the pace of the game, with the 6 agains and all that. But to his credit, he's been doing really well.
Yeah, he has absolutely.
Yeah. Who for us? Who are you tipping in the grand final, bro?
As you said, it's still a week away. I'm just like going back based on today's results, just letting it sip into my mind. Still waiting for it. I'm gonna wait for the team list, but I will say Johnson's gonna score a try and he's gonna get to the 30 try mark land, and I am gonna say Stephen Crichton to get a try. I'm not sure who wins. It's gonna be a cracking game. It's more of a 50-50. You never know which way it's gonna go, but yeah, we'll see about it. But but I'll be cheering on for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I like it, bro. I really do like it. Who do you think? Like, obviously, there's a lot of storylines with Benji Marshall in another grand final, and Haggai Jr. left the Broncos mid-year to go to the Panthers, and who else is there? Cody Walker's led the Rabbitohs so far this year, and there's none of Latrell Mitchell. What do you think is the best storyline going into this grand final?
For me, it's probably Benji Marshall.
Yeah.
Like from last season, we didn't know if he was going to play on for another season. Not much clubs were interested. I was hoping the Broncos could land him for a year, but that wasn't the case. And then South Sydney were reported to sign him, and that was confirmed by the end of January. I personally feel Souths were going to contend for the grand final. I mean, this is probably one of the best shots because I don't see it happening in the next few seasons, especially with Reynolds going. Gaga is a big loss. And also, I want to say, with Gaga going, I reckon someone like Campbell Graham, who's seriously underrated, he's going to get a lot of talk next season. I think all eyes will be on him next season when Gaga moves to the Knights.
So as well, actually. I do agree.
But as to your question, I think definitely Benji Marshall. It's been 15 years into the making. How good? I don't think he's playing on to next season. I think he's going to retire. So how good to go off with a premiership? It's the ideal way to go.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, bro. Really is. What about mate? I can see in the background. What have you been eating today? McDonald's or something?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, after the game, it's just partying all.
Yeah, I can't stand McDonald's.
Can't?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Greasy food, greasy shit. It's like
KFC all the way.
Yeah, I've been much more of a KFC fan, but I just felt like having it today.
Yeah. No, I always drive my brother to KFC, and he gets these fucking popcorn chicken meal and a Pepsi. It's like $13.45 normally. Always gets that. I'm always paying for the bastard. No, not really. I just drive him through the drive-thru. It's a shit drive-thru in Lismore because it's so small. My car only just fits in it. It's shit fucking park. Shit car park.
Someone said in the comments, Porter beats or yeah, definitely. Porter's is my favorite fast food joint, by the way.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I
agree with that.
That's
love.
cool.
It's so expensive. Porter's so expensive.
I'd rather just order Domino's and get a Hawaii pizza with fucking pineapple on pizza and just piss everyone off in the chat.
I just also wanted to comment. You guys are talking about Tommy Toba and how everyone's bashing him and all that. I don't buy it at all. Think about it this way. You take those two tries in. Tommy Toba sets it up nicely. You know, where they called it the Reynolds obstruction. You know, what's his fault? You know, he's got nothing to play with. You know, nothing's going well around the spine. You know, the heart. DCE wasn't like taking leadership. He wasn't doing his job. So how's it going to be? How's it going to be like for Toba to step up just like that? You know, it's as much as it was a shit house from Manly yesterday. Sorry for that, Lorenzo. Yeah, but just got to take in mind this has been one of the best seasons from Toba. I'm not going to see it. I probably won't see another individual season just like that from anyone. In fact,
common sense prevails. Common sense prevails. At least you get it for us, unlike some people.
I've got a question for you, everyone. I want everyone to answer this. I want to go around a circle and ask this. For us, Jared Hayne 09, Barber 2012, First in 2015, Turbo 2021. What do you got? Who you got?
This is tough, man. Especially if you're comparing Haynes 2009 to Tobo's 2021. The game's different to how it was years back. You know,
Who you got, brother? Who you got?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Turbo 2021. It's been unreal.
Oh, I like it. Lorenzo, what about you, brother?
Yeah. Look, I think Turbo's been unbelievable. He's just changed Manly so much. But I don't know. In my opinion only, this is just my opinion. I just love the Ben Barber 2012 season, man. He was just an absolute freak.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I just seeing the highlights of him, like he wasn't even that big of a player too. Like he's only like a small player
Agreed.
in terms of size.
The
And
highlights will
just,
turn you on, bro. I'm telling you.
he's a wizard. He's just everyone called him the wizard or something back in the day, and yeah, he certainly shows why. He's a fantastic player. He had a great season then.
Sam, what about you, brother?
Hamaso Tabuai Fido 2022.
Fucking wish. But all seriousness, what do you reckon, bro?
Cameron Smith 2017. I think Cameron Smith in 2017 was outstanding, and it was the first year that really got me magnetized to how good he actually was. But unfortunately, in 2018, he fell off the rails and showed how grubby he actually was. 2017 Cameron Smith, I think, was outstanding. And to be honest and petty, I refuse to give Ben Barber any sort of credit, no matter how good his 2012 or 2016 season was. I can't stand the bloke. And I think Tommy Turbo is sick of hearing his name, but we're going to hear more of his name in the next couple of days because I think he's going to walk away with the Dally M.
To be honest, it's very hard to pick. It's so hard. First of 2015 for me, probably because of the Cowboys winning the comp. And
please don't remind me of it.
I know you don't want to hear it for us, but just his year that year was just out of this world, bro. So I'm pretty sure he won the Dally M by a lot too. Won it easy. So I'll go JT of 2015, but I love Turbos this year. Barber was amazing. Even Jared Hayne was incredible as well. So all incredible in their own right. But for us, mate, before I let you go, any other questions for tonight, brother?
Yeah, just I think two more. Did you guys hear what happened to Milford earlier last week? I think Milford being arrested.
Yeah.
Do you see his contract under the skin? Do you see it being terminated about
Depends if he's innocent. I mean, depends if he's guilty or if he did it or not. But I refuse to comment on it until more comes out.
Yeah, he's got a court proceeding next month, at the end of next month.
I refuse to comment on it until I hear his side of the story. Lorenzo, Sam?
It doesn't look good, does it, mate? Doesn't look good, and he'll be playing reserve grade next year if he's guilty. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Lorenzo?
Yeah. I don't want to say too much because I've read things that have allegedly happened, but I'm not going to go ahead and say that he's actually done that sort of stuff because wait till it's confirmed if what's happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's right. And what was your last question for us?
This isn't really a question, but I just want to say a message to everyone in the chat and to you guys. As we head into the end of the season, I want to say, Nick, thank you so much for having me on here. It's been so nice to come here every Saturday night and chat to you guys. I've met some wonderful people. Made friends with Lorenzo and Sam. It's been a pleasure, honestly. Makes my Saturday night. I live for these YouTube streams and all that. Nick, I've been watching you from the start of last year. I appreciate it. I really hope your channel grows big. I'll be here every step of the way. Cannot wait for the future and up the Cowboys.
Love you, Lorenzo. You're a great man.
Good on you, mate. Thank you.
I love your Instagram stories at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. when you're watching the cricket. I think that's fucking entertaining as well. But, mate, I think we need to work in the off-season and try and get you a T-shirt. Maybe.
Just coming up, but yeah.
Anyway. Bro, thanks for coming on as always. Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Bye, man.
Yep, see ya.
Fuck me, I don't look good. Just looking in the camera, I do not look good.
Yeah, in the eyes, you don't look good.
I feel fucked, to be honest. Should be
right.
right.
It's only going to go one
what
way.
Happens when you fucking... It's what happens when stupid dogs fucking cost you. The dog's name, by the way, that cost me...
Unit.
It's called Units. You fucking dirty cunt. Didn't even come in the top 4, the fucking asshole. Anyway. Fuck. Yeah, I've had plenty of water. Don't worry. I'm going to have a fucking feed very soon. I have orange lips, do I? Oh, fucking no wonder. Pineapple. That's what pineapple will do to you. Fuck you, unit. Oh, that fucking dog. The trainer was named Eric Campana. Go fuck yourself, Eric. Learn to train your dog better. Anyway, Sam, mate, how are you, mate?
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? What's going on?
Yeah, been a big day, hasn't it? It's and sports pretty much coming down to a close. I mean, horse racing season's about to kick off, and I'm not really interested in all that Melbourne Cup and all that stuff. But
I'll be having a
cricket-
punt for sure.
I'll have a punt, but I don't bloody live for it religiously. And then the cricket starts in November, December as well.
Do you
that's
watch
the
the
off-season.
Big Bash?
No, I've tried multiple
Yes.
times, mate. I just can't get into it.
I love it, bro. I love the
love
Big
it,
Bash.
yeah.
I think it's entertaining.
Fantastic.
If it comes to Monica, I'll go check it out. For
Yeah,
sure.
it will.
Any
I promise you it will. Look, I watched the Big Bash. I watched the Big Bash, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
The team I go for is a bit of a choker, though. Want to have a guess?
Isn't it the? Oh, you told me once. You told me once. A long time ago.
Thunder?
Lorenzo, come on, bro. Think hard about this. You might know. You might remember.
It's not the Sydney, not Sydney Thunder.
No.
It's
It's not
another
even a
green
Sydney
team.
team. Not even a Sydney team.
Yeah, it's another
Is it
green
Melbourne?
team.
It's Melbourne Stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, that's it.
Stars.
Fuck.
That's all I go for. The Melbourne Stars.
I go for the Sixers.
I go for the Melbourne Stars because Eddie Maguire is a president, and I love Eddie Maguire. I think he's amazing. So I go for the Melbourne Stars because of Eddie Maguire, and I just love the jerseys. I love the team. Shane Warne used to play for them, and yeah, they choke a lot now. They've choked a lot lately, but up the Stars.
I've been to about 5 or 4 Big Bash games already. I think in 2020 I went to one, and late 2019 I went to one as well. So I've been to a couple already, all at the SCG as well.
Look, I find it hard to sit there all day and watch cricket, like all day, like the Boxing Day. It's hard to watch, but I love watching the fucking the T20 stuff. Like the Big Bash. I love the Big Bash, man.
It's so good, isn't it? Because it's just some sport to like watch during the summer. It's just good,
That's the Sports Loaded, bro. I don't mind the Pies in AFL, but I go for West Coast, bro.
That's who I go for.
Collingwood, yeah, nice, but
Not a good year though.
Looking forward to the Big Bash in December. It's always entertaining. Hopefully, the Melbourne Stars win it. But
How
we'll
about
see.
the A League in the off season? Do you guys get into that?
Not really.
I'd rather put my head in a sink full of water.
Yeah, she's hard, isn't she? Yeah, she's
I'm
hard.
not interested.
Fucking boring. I don't mind watching the EPL, the soccer. I watch a lot of that. I go for Chelsea in the soccer. I think that's great. The EPL.
No, I'm a Leicester fan.
Leicester's actually
Leicester.
playing right now, bro, and they are down
Oh, shit.
2-1 at halftime to Burnley, which would be an upset. So hopefully you don't lose. Chelsea lost to Man City earlier, which I've seen.
Yeah, we got to bounce back.
Cristiano Ronaldo had his first loss as well tonight too. They got beat.
Yeah, I heard about that actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they lost.
If Canberra ever got an A League team, man, I'd probably go for that.
Yeah,
I
but
just can't attach myself to anyone.
I'm just looking forward to the Super League semi-finals next week, where the winners go to the grand final. James Maloney could go out a grand final winner. Saints could do a three-peat, or Leeds or Hull KL could do a fairy tale run. So either way, there's going to be an incredible story no matter what. So I guess we'll see how we go. But yeah, looking forward to the grand final next week. Penrith versus South Sydney should be an absolute classic. But that might do it for the show, lads. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
no worries.
I'm gonna go and make a fucking toast. I'm gonna have 12 toasties and maybe a bread roll. I just gotta eat something. Maybe 12 toasties. My eyes look. I feel a little dizzy. And I'm not dizzy,
Yeah.
but my eyes are all fucking. I can't see shit. I'm blurry ass.
You don't look good.
Oh, I'll be fine, bro. It's all worth it. Melbourne lost, so fucking oath. Won money, it's all worth it. I'll sleep like a baby tonight. But
Yeah, right.
guys,
Exactly.
that might do it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Nick. Thanks,
If you
Lorenzo.
did, make sure you
No, it's all
guys go
good.
ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing the Broncos season review tomorrow night. I hope to see you guys then. Until then, I hope you all take care of yourself. Go subscribe to Pro Enzo, Vids, and Sam Revel. Hope you guys were entertained tonight. Fuck Coca-Cola and vodka together. Fuck that dog called Unit. And fuck Melbourne. Fuck Gold Coast. Fuck Beanie Car Sports. Fuck Sport Reactions. Fuck them all. Go the Cowboys and all Sydney Grand Final in Queensland. I can't wait. Fuck all you Queenslanders up there. Have a good night, lads. Up the Maltese. And I'll fucking see you in the next one. Have a good night, lads.
Right, good show. Good show. Right, see you, Sam. See you, Nick.
See you guys.